everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Adventure Rolls Winds of Calamity, a weekly D&D game set in the world of The Legend of Zelda. We are so excited to be back and to continue this amazing and, just wonderful game and play for you all. Tonight's probably going to be a little bit more chill, as some of us are still recovering from an amazing weekend being up at GaryCon. We missed you all, but excited to be back around the table and continue this game. But yes, thank you all so much for joining us. It's probably gonna be scatterbrained tonight. So let's go ahead and introduce the rest of our party, starting with recently leveled Rachel.
Yes! Yeah, hi. My name's Rachel /Pip400 Arts. If you want to find me on socials, Twitter, Instagram, you can find me there, Pip400 Art. I post my arts and commissions and doodles of characters and other things that I like to draw. I also stream under Marquee Gaming with Marquee. Mondays at 3:30 CST, I'll do art streams. I did not do it this Monday because I was so tired from the weekend. But I'm planning on doing it probably at tomorrow at 12:31, just to at least get some sort of art stream in. You can come hang out with me while you're working or something. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. So come hang out with me then. For today's game, I'm playing Cizri, a Tweely rogue level 2 now, and paladin 2 levels in that. So it's fun time. She's excited to be on a sea adventure.
Yes, set sail! All right, so we are going to be hopping on over then to the other twin, Mike.
I am the second half of the Tweely Twins on Tuesday. How are you guys doing? My name is Michael. I also go by a Bardic Dice here on Twitch. Just getting back from GaryCon, so we'll get back in the swing of things tomorrow with the return of the Wild Beyond the Witchlight Feywild campaign, where they have just defeated a hag and are about ready to go into the third and final domain of prisoners. Super excited. And then Thursday will be the return of our homebrew Fates United game with Rachel and Mark, where Anais has been unfortunately being strangled for like a week and a half. Yeah. But no worries, Zach's right there.
She's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
She can hold her breath. It's really good.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I play Avum, who's the second half of the Twilight Twins. He is also now a second level rogue, very cunning, and a second level Oracle, a homebrew class from Pathfinder that let me play. So super excited.
Perfect. And then hopping on down, as you can see, we have not 2 multi-class characters anymore, but 3. Silent.
Hello, my name is Silent Legend. I forgot my shtick. I stream on Twitch sometimes. Recently, I have actually started playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Oh my god, if you love Borderlands and you love D&D, play the game. Please, just do yourself a favor and play the game. It is so fun. For this game, I play Aaron, who is level 3 ranger and level 1 fighter. So, fun. And yeah.
Perfect. All right. And then ending with our Tony Stark, Mark.
Hello, everybody. I am playing Attic, a Sheikah Artificer. Not multi-classing at this point. But also I do stream on our Marquee Gaming channel with Rachel, and we run Beacon's Aura D&D game on Sundays, 2 p.m. CST, that Mike is also part of, and Lit also predicts all of the plot points and makes everybody die when he says it's the TPK. So, you can check us out then. I play some Zelda from time to time as well.
Perfect. Did notice in chat asking if I was rather quiet. I hope I fixed some audio levels, so I should be good now. But yes, thank you for letting me know. Apart from that, I think that's everything we had. As always, thank you so much to our official artist for the game, Rachel and Dee Lee. All of them are amazing, and we appreciate all the work that they've done. Go check them out. They have... Rach, I don't know if you have any commissions open because you're busy all the time, but yeah, go ahead and check out their pages. It's going to be great. So apart from that, everybody, I think we are all good to go to hop into tonight's session of Winds of Calamity. Don't have a opening just yet. Who knows if we'll ever have one. We'll see. Ooh. But yes, apart from that, I think we're good to go, so let's go ahead and jump right on in. When last we left our heroes, you all faced off with the great Goma, Queen Goma specifically, as she was laying siege to the town of Lurline. You all faced off against her, and Zarek came in and helped you all and defeated her. As rain came down and started to calm the fires of the city, you all had a moment to speak with Jimmy, where you then informed her of everything that was going on beneath the city, including that the body of Error was with one Reyna, as well as information around two mysterious individuals known as Viren, the Shadow Sorceress, and one General Onyx. She then went off and to speak with Reyna and Shad at the Arcadum. Finally, you all then went and took Zarek as he was fading to speak with Lineback, where they were given one final farewell. And after this, you all went and spoke with one another and decided to go talk with Reyna, and Avum and Jimmy had an intense conversation about the more or less ethics and morality of potentially bending rules and whether or not that is okay. After this conversation, you spoke with Shad, and it was potentially revealed, at least he had a theory, that Cizri very well could be a potential reincarnation of one of the heroes. Though it was just a theory. Nothing is confirmed. Based upon the fact that she is speaking to one known as the Hero Shade and can do things known as divine skyward strikes. As the conversation dwindled, heading back to Leaky Spigot, you had a week of time to yourselves where you all achieved various personal goals and decided to head with Lineback to the outer edges of the Eye of Calamity to seek out something known as a ghost ship and potential assisting freeing his family's soul, if this is indeed the case. And that is where we pick up. As you all are making your way on the sea, a few days have passed into your 2-week journey at this point. You're probably about a week and a half away from the outer bands of the Eye of Calamity at this point. Currently, the sky is fair. It is bright and sunny. The ocean is calm. It is a perfect day to sail on the SS Lineback. So what are you all doing?
Well, I'll be assisting Linebeck in repairs or anything he needs help with, of course, throughout the journey. Make myself useful, you know.
Of course. That is more than easily done. He definitely welcomes it. He goes, "Oh yes, definitely go ahead and check down on the engine below. Make sure just keep up with maintenance with that. Everything will be fine from there."
Is it something that, like, I could potentially increase our speed to get there quicker? Or is it one of those, like, it's already really good shape, there's not much I can do about it?
You can definitely try to increase the speed on it. Go ahead and make it a tinkering check for me.
All right.
Dice tray out and my dice.
And that's with intelligence, right?
Yeah.
So that'll be a 20 total.
20 total. Perfect. I would say with the various gears that you do have extra, you look at it and you notice that there are a few little bends in some of the pipes that could definitely be fixed a little bit to help the steam go to the wheels and definitely help increase the speed. But there's not so much that you can necessarily do to increase the speed with potentially out breaking a lot of the paddle wheels dramatically.
Okay.
But for right now, it seems that the speed definitely has been increased. As you all feel a slight jolt, but nothing too terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I think over the first few days, Cizri's just pumped that they're doing something they've never done before. So she's like all over the ship. She's looking through everything. She's staring out at the water. She's running around the deck. She's looking at all the machines and asking a bunch of questions. She's having a great time.
Perfect.
That's basically mostly what she's doing.
All right.
And as she like comes skidding in to Avum, who's not been running around, who stayed in one place reading his books. Can you let me finish this book?
Green?
It's about the different maps and force in the area, so at least we know what we're doing when we're going somewhere.
Where specifically? Because we're not in a forest, Avon. You should explore the ship and look out at the ocean. Because that's where we are right now. Enjoy where we are.
Do you not care that we have powers from beings telling us to go to the woods? You don't want to know about them?
Yeah, I mean, we'll get there, I'm sure. Oh, you feel like we have to go right now? Should we tell Linebeck to turn the ship around?
No, that's why we came this way. I'm just preparing the mind.
Okay.
And, working on things. So.
Oh. Okay. You should...
Are you enjoying it, though?
Yeah. You're not? You like this?
It rocks a lot. Did you not just hear that last bump? Could have been a
I know, I
kraken
think we're going faster,
or
actually.
a whale or a seagull that went underwater. I mean, you don't know what it could
A
be.
seagull that went... I've been watching them for a while. I don't think they go underwater, but they might.
It's not what I read.
What?
Hey, they have to go underwater to eat fish.
Oh, okay. Should watch them more.
Hmm?
So are you gonna come out, or are you just gonna say?
Fine, I'm coming.
Oh yay! Okay.
And
As
as
the
you're...
Rito.
Yeah.
Fine.
What
Enjoying the open air.
You're enjoying the open air? Great.
And he's flying around. Actually, leisurely gliding, really. Not so much flying.
Perfect. Very Falcon-esque.
Mm-hmm.
So, perfect. As flying around, enjoying the nice breeze, feeling the breeze through your feathers, the twins, you're down below. You all will notice that down below deck, you all are staying. There's basically 3 compartments. The stair below leads to a massive court room where there's a bunch of crates, a chest at one corner. Your room, Lee, is behind one door, and then a door to the right, where basically right next to the engine room, more or less. That's where a lot of the people that are meant to stay as travelers, or if he has any workers, that's where they stay. And typically you're sleeping in roll-up beds.
Okay, and we're all in the same room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one massive room. This is a tiny ship, usually only meant to carry 1 or 2 people. If there's any crew, they're going to be all sharing a room.
Okay, and Linebeck has his own room.
It's basically up top. It's where you guys were
when we had the drink.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
And at some point, I slip even a note. And
Whatever you want. I think it's a good question.
What's the note?
so we will wait until Aaron has landed
that
on
was
the
a secret.
ship.
I think that was a secret note. I remember Mark telling him to check his DM, so I'm assuming. That's
There's a
the
plan
note.
afoot.
There is a plan afoot, and I don't think the DM has any knowledge of it.
No, and the dungeon master would like to have knowledge of it.
It's basically just a note that we're going to talk to Aaron about something. We mentioned it, I think,
dear.
to you at the end of last session as well.
Basically about
Perfect.
seeing what we saw.
Yeah.
Perfect.
After a while, yeah, everyone would land.
It's perfect. I wanted to go see the outside anyway. Says begrudgingly.
All right. As you all walk up, eventually Aaron does land. A Duch and Avum.
So we'll just walk over to him.
Or I'm like a water skin. Be like, you should really hydrate when you fly around.
And just up to him and say, so, couldn't help but notice, right after our good and dearly loved Cizri mentioned her
Dearly
abilities, you went off and did a secret message that you didn't want us to know about. So, we'd like to have some answers, because we're being protective of her, and you're being secretive, and that's giving me questions.
Also, kind of my job.
Yeah, it's our job is to protect her, so
Apparently Lord Air's job was to kill her, so you can see why.
yeah.
Curious.
That's
So wait, we just want to be on the same page, so there aren't going to be more issues going forward.
listen. What I can tell you is that I have no intention of harming her in any way.
Why do you care about her potential heritage or spirit or whatever it is so much?
We don't even know if it's even true.
Is this what you were after, though?
He just confirmed it by saying if he didn't know if it was true or not. So
Okay, fine. Well, if you want to know about my last assignment, it was actually to take care of Eder. We had suspicions of him for a while. We just had no way of actually confirming anything. Since he's dead, that's over.
an insight check that his job's over.
Yeah, you can.
All right.
I would also like to insight him.
Go for it.
24.
15. But
He is telling the truth.
okay. And
Go ahead.
just want to make sure, are you reporting this to your group about her?
I can't confirm or deny anything.
Well, that's a yes. You know why that concerns me? We're supposed to be nobodies here.
I know.
I'm taking a big risk, even just befriending you guys. And I want to be friends.
Trust me, we're friends. If I was in any danger, I would have walked away.
If we're really friends, I feel like we've proved ourselves to be trustworthy.
Incapable.
That is not without.
the way, Sprite.
It's not without a doubt. Fine. But if word gets out that I speak openly about this, it's not just my career, it's my life. So, my new task now is to just stay with you guys and find out, confirm basically whether Cizri is a descendant of this hero. We don't know. That's my assignment now. Well, in our history, we've helped the hero at certain points during the Calamity, or at least that's what I've heard, and stuff like that. So it's just us doing our part, I guess. She turns out to be a descendant. One or two things is about to happen. One, something very, very bad, or something very, very good. We just want to be sure.
Well,
I'm sure Dashika feels more the same.
of course, I don't want anything bad to happen. And if anything is happening, which we seem to be running into with this winds person, I'm gonna help.
Believe me, Avon, that's all I want to do. I just want to help.
Thank you.
I just
He
ask
walks away.
you be a little less secretive about it. Because you can trust us. We're not gonna do anything that's supposed to hurt you or anybody else here. We want to help you too. If you're actually having good intentions, we can help.
I have no doubts, but like I said, I've dealt in secrets for most of my life. It's not a habit easily broken.
Well, trust exercises then. Let's work on that.
Yeah.
Here, stand on the edge of the deck and fall backwards. I'll catch you.
No, I'm not doing that.
Wait, you don't trust me?
I hated that. I'm not the last person I did it to. Just dropped me. Not a fun.
I
not a
won't
fun
drop you. You gotta trust me.
time.
You hear Sprite. Do it! Come
Right.
on, do it! Trust fall!
Not a word out of you.
I'll take your arrows again. And she holds up a fire. She holds up a single fire arrow.
Oh.
And she just turns invisible.
Fuck.
And then she reappears and goes, "Here you go."
Her version of
I
hide and
got.
seek.
Oh, by the way, I heard your conversation with she whispers to you. It was like, "Oh, by the way, I overheard your entire conversation with Cizri about a week and a half ago."
She's talking to Aben
Yeah, it's like, "He told me to leave. I didn't."
during him walking away. He's just like, seriously, leave me alone for now. And he walks to the back of the boat.
Oh, okay. She goes, flies off, just a little bit. So.
Oh, and then just stops and goes, "You can get into all the chaos you want with the other three, though." And just walks towards the other.
Perfect.
towards the back.
Right, I don't mind.
What'd you say?
So you can hang with me, Sprite, if you want. I don't mind.
Oh, okay.
Just don't touch my arrows.
Sure, not the arrows. Good. Yeah.
Listen, he takes his time with those arrows. Make sure the fletching's right, it's balanced properly. He's very particular.
All right. So what's everyone else? Yeah.
Just
Okay.
while we're going on, this is a small thing. Just
Yeah.
I'll practice the new language I learned with Sprite as we travel as well.
Perfect. Yeah, she'll go ahead and teach you it. Weirdly, because of your attunement to the fairy strand of hair, the language is more or less fairly easy to come to you. But also, it's strained. There seems to be something almost deep within you that makes this language as well as also pretty easy to understand.
Interesting. That's weird. But it's like second nature. That's fun.
Exactly. And
How is Linebeck as we're around? Does he seem like a little happier that people are helping him, or does he seem like he doesn't know how to be around people, or like what's his deal?
you can go give me an insight check.
Zelda that just died.
Yeah.
Yeah. 17.
17. You're looking over him, and he more or less just keeps to himself more often than not. If you come up and ask him questions, he'll give you answers, point you in specific directions, show you how to tie a knot. But really beyond that, he seems fairly subdued. Keeps introverted would be the best way to say it.
Like, if Cizri follows him around, like, talking his ear off, does he seem, like, annoyed, or, like...
He doesn't seem overly annoyed, but there's a moment where you can definitely tell of, please leave me alone. But more and more,
Okay.
He seems pretty relaxed.
I feel like throughout the journey, I'd try to, like, just get to know him a little more. I always know the line, though, because
Yes.
Avum's an extreme introvert. So when I see the signs, I, like, go off and leave.
Yes.
So I don't push it too far, but
Yeah. Anything
just
you
trying
ask,
to get him used to people, you know? Be social.
yeah. Anything you ask him specifically?
I think the thing I might ask him is kind of a little more details, I guess, on like who his family is.
Yes.
And like who we're even looking for.
He goes, yes, my family, my parents, we were actually merchants over in Hytopia. It's southernmost country in that of Skyloft. Was once a colony of Hyrule, actually. But apart from that, we were mainly merchants to the royal family of Hytopia, delivering in goods and...
Oh, royal like, does that mean that's high class?
Oh, we weren't necessarily high class. What we delivered may have been high class quality, but we ourselves were not.
I see.
A lot of it was used from good Ordon wool is very useful. So, made by the Ordon goats. From there, they went sailing. They desiring to head to Hyrule for potential further goods, but apparently they were carrying a map of sorts to something precious.
They didn't say what it was, just a vague something precious.
A vague something. It was very vague. There was no ill will intent by what I could count. Just that they wanted to head to Hyrule to see what more goods they could find and also deliver something of potentially great importance.
Interesting. You never got to talk to anyone and find out what it was or who they might have been associated with?
Anyone we tried to tell or talk to seemed to be dismissive or to the point of not wanting to talk about it.
That's also weird, don't you think?
It is very weird. It's one of the reasons why we want to find the ship, to see if we could potentially find answers. Maybe even to find what they were trying to carry.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, definitely. And it was just your parents that you're worried about, or did you have any other siblings?
Well, outside of Zarek, no, we didn't really.
Yeah.
It was just us four.
I see.
Obviously, I have cousins, aunts, uncles over in Hytopia, and spread it throughout Labrina, which is the country that's right above us.
Oh, okay.
So, and one thing that you do notice as you're talking to him, his ears are pointed, but not as pointed as a Hylian, but not fully rounded as a human. So the best way to describe it in D&D terms, it's almost like you're looking at a half-elf.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, hopefully we figure it out. If you think of anything, like any other details that might be good, I guess let us know. So, like, is your plan to just sail right in to the storm and see what happens?
Oh, I'm not planning to sail into the storm. It's on the Outer Banks. So we're not going into the storm at all.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Most stories I've heard is ships that go in there, they don't come back. The storm is violent and everlasting. It's part of the reason why Snowhead has become covered in ice and the bottom of Termina.
Okay.
It dramatically changed the current.
Oh. All right. There's a lot of country names. Hard to keep up a little bit, but I think I get... Oh, you're okay. I just, I bet if you talk to Avon about the countries thing, he would know exactly. He's been like looking at a map for like 2 weeks straight now. But, I forget all the names. They get all mixed up in my head. But, okay. So we aren't going into the storm. We're just going to be like around the outside of it. Trying to look for the ship.
Yes, there'll still be turbulence. So if you're looking for that bit of excitement, that will still exist.
I am. Okay, so we're gonna like have some stormy things.
Well,
I was like reading a few books when that happened, and I always thought that sounded really fun. So.
Oh, what books did you read about it?
What books did I read about it?
Roll that deception check.
I was actually wondering if there were some light, because I guess does Shadow Realm have oceans?
Yes, they would. They would be twisted refractions of what we would know oceans to be. So they'll almost be like sailing on oceans of dark clouds, if you will.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was mostly like Shadow Realm type stories, though. The sailing's really different here than it is where we live.
Huh. Fascinating. Well, he looked at us, there's many tales out there regarding storms, and many sailors don't make it back, unfortunately, if it's too intense. Some get foolhardy and try to just cut right through a hurricane, and, well, unfortunately, they don't come back.
Okay, so that doesn't work.
Not if you know what you are doing. It is very rare for a ship to survive a hurricane unless it's designed for it.
Oh, there are ships that are designed for that?
A few, mainly military.
We should get us one of those.
If you could afford a military one, then by all means, go ahead and do so.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing they're expensive. All right, I get it.
Indeed.
So I'm excited to be here, Lineback. You just let us know what you need. I'm ready. I'm willing to jump into anything.
Great. Well, I mean, just keep what you're doing. If you need any assistance with other things, such as maybe your not work needs a little bit of, work.
Mine?
I mean, technically everybody's. It's a little bit of loose here. I could just do a little bit of tug, but it's fine. You're learning.
Sorry.
Not so hard.
Yeah, maybe you should do some lessons or something.
I'll try to. I'll try to.
There we go.
Perfect. All right. So, is there anything else you all do during this day?
Avum is left his books downstairs, his glasses, his pen, anything, and he's just literally on the back of the ship, just throwing rocks off of it, just thinking. So, especially after that last conversation with Aaron and the deck, he's just processing, needing solitary time.
Of course. While you are getting that, you suddenly feel a presence in your mind, Avon. And then you hear a voice. Right. Let's see. Hello, Avon. Thank you for your help. Jimmy has agreed to drop charges. I'm headed to Zor's domain to Holodrum. See you soon.
Assuming that was Reyna.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful to hear about your charges being dropped. We will try and find you if we go that way.
There's no response. But you gather that the message was received.
At least it wasn't all bad, and we didn't get arrested either. He throws another rock. He's trying to do that skip thing.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's what I was trying to think. You know what? Make a performance check. Sure.
Performance, really?
Yeah, it's all about charisma, dude. It's about how you can charisma that.
Okay, then this dexterity-based performance check. What up?
I like it.
A little rogue, so it's not like it matters.
It's funny thing. It's the same exact story.
Probably.
So,
Oh, that's great.
22. Perfect. And as you go, you take it and you do a nice little spin on it, and it does that little, and it just skitters across the water.
Nice.
Perfect.
I have a question, but it's gonna just break disbelief. Where do you get the rocks?
Ah!
Little piece of coal or something.
Yeah.
You don't think there'd be a small little object to throw off the ship? He takes it, he just breaks part of the banister.
It's just taking bits of the ship.
Mending.
It's mending. Mending.
Oh my gosh.
When I have mending, I can just continue to fix the same piece.
So, we're in a world where a talking bird exists. I think we can forgive.
Yeah. We can forgive that, but just hey.
Yeah, no. All right. And as you all have your moments of being able to talk with one another, sort things out, you do see that storm clouds are indeed on the horizon. There doesn't appear to be much of a way around it, or Avon was, Lineback stays.
He's back.
Lineback was there the whole time.
Just Scooby-Doo villain it. Lineback states that there doesn't appear to be much way around it. The storm doesn't seem bad though. A deck. If you can go below, make sure that the engine is not as intense. We don't want to hit this storm full force. Doesn't seem to be that intense, but we want to be careful.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Sure.
Sure.
What do you want me to do? I'm so excited for a storm. What do you want me to do?
Go over there and make sure to tie those knots. Make sure that the anchor is tied down to the deck, and it doesn't go flopping around.
So she'll run off.
Perfect.
Hopefully, she's not going to tie the anchor to a deck.
I can handle it. Don't worry.
Mid-storm, suddenly a deck just gets yeeted off the off the deck. Just. Now that image is just seared in my brain, where he's just tied to the anchor, he just goes flying off. Perfect. All right, Cizri, go ahead and make for me a survival check.
Okay.
A deck, make a tinkering check, intelligence plus proficiency.
10.
Okay.
Plus 24.
24. You are able to get the engine down low enough to where it's going to be very easily controlled during this storm. Cizri, you look at it, you're like, That's a great job. Highs or lows?
And that's
Okay.
how we die.
Good to know. The storm is still a ways off. You all have time to prep in various ways. It's probably going to be here in the night. What do you all do to prepare?
And I double check Cizri's not work.
You can go ahead and make an investigation check.
Where's my dice? There's my dice. Not that I don't trust Cizri. It's just...
But I don't trust this.
but I don't trust Cizri.
That's fair.
Not that
No
he doesn't
offense
trust the knot. He's
taken.
only a hero would know how to do this knot.
Yeah, it's a test.
Myth busted.
19.
19. For someone who has never tied a knot before, it's a great attempt. Give a few hard hits against the bow. This thing is going to go flying off the ship.
Can I attempt to fix?
Go ahead and make a survival check.
22.
22. You look at that, you look behind, make sure Cizri probably isn't watching, and you're able to easily go ahead and do a quick, just untie that, retie that, and bring through the bow, and we're done. So,
Good job, Cizri.
Thanks, I worked really hard on it. I don't know what else. I mean, I think I don't know what else you could do to prepare for a storm.
basically,
I think she's excited.
that's fair.
Batten down the
Fair enough.
hatches.
Yeah, a lot of it is just tying down a lot of the goods below deck, making sure they're basically throwing nets over that. That's where hooks are. So those are a lot easier to take care of. Everything else, though, is basically that requires checks is basically done at this point. So,
Okay.
as you all do that, you have your dinner as suddenly the clouds begin to move in. You know that the storm is indeed coming, and Lineback will definitely keep watch. Some people will have to keep watch during this storm. And with that, as we head into the night, what's going to be the watch order?
Even
Take
go
first.
Or second.
Okay, what was that?
I'll take first.
Okay. Aaron?
How many
Naval.
watches do we have? Just so we know how
It's
to
three.
set this up.
Yeah, three would definitely work.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna go with one of the twins because I don't have dark vision. So
That's fair.
Oh, true.
So who's second? Avum?
Avum is. When does it look like the storm's gonna hit? Because I want to be awake for that.
It'll probably
course.
hit, by the looks of it, it's probably going to hit fairly toward the middle of the night.
Okay, so with Avum then.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
Avon
no.
leading up to last one.
Oh, just kidding. Attic wants to be with a twin though.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay. Avum, I want to be in the second shift.
I'm whatever. I'll take third.
Thank you.
Avon says that he'll probably be awake during the second out of nerves on a boat.
Yeah.
In the middle
During
of
a
a storm.
No,
Which is fair.
trust me. I've been on a boat in the middle of a storm. I crossed the English Channel during gale force winds. That was not fun.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm assuming Ava most likely is gonna have like an exhaustion after this or something.
More than likely, we're going to have to make a con save to see if you avoid exhaustion.
wants me with them.
Whoever. What do you want to stay? The question is do you want to stay up for the storm or do you want to sleep through it?
I'll do third watch.
You want to sleep? Okay.
You would rather sleep through it.
Linebeck will have a watch with you, Aaron.
Okay.
As he'll watch over the ship. Basically, at that point, luckily he has devised a way for the ship more or less to be able to go on a way of almost pseudo autopilot. He's figured out a way to maintain it, basically make sure it goes straight.
Sure.
So it's not true autopilot. It's just a way of going straight. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
And as we come to the evening, it is a night at sea without stars. It is truly eerie, as the only thing that you know that the sea is there is due to the scent of brine and the sound of intense waves starting to slap the side of the boat. Beyond that, you would not be able to tell. Lineback is behind the wheel, controlling the ship. There's a torch that is lit at the front of it, giving a little bit of light so that way he can see his path, but he knows that it's probably going to be extinguished by the time the storm comes. What would you like to do?
Going to bed.
Yep.
Get ready for watch.
Well, you're up at watch with Aaron, with Lineback right now, Aaron. So, as you two are up top, is there anything you do as you're just hearing the rumbling, the storm, the lightning flashing overhead?
Am I seeing anything like ahead with the flashes?
Make a perception check with disadvantage, since this is at night and you don't have dark vision.
Fair enough. Perception 15.
15. You're looking, and there doesn't appear to be anything of note. Anything that you can necessarily see, given that it is completely almost pitch dark out. Only light being that of the torches or lamps that are around.
Okay.
All right. Lineback is there and goes, have you ever been through a stormy sea, son?
Can say it's my first time.
When was your first time?
Father took me out when I was younger. I wanted to know what it's like to not fly over the ocean like we usually would do.
Flying over the ocean for... Well, surely you must find some place to rest over the ocean. That is quite the flight.
We learned to glide more than actual active flying.
Interesting. What did you think of it?
It was interesting. It's kept me on my toes. Well, as a matter of speaking.
As it should. As it should. Your father, what did he do? If he was he a sailor himself, or no?
No, he was a fighter, actually.
Military?
Mm-hmm.
Royal Guard? Rito?
In a matter of speaking, yes.
Fair enough. Everyone needs their secrets.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you to your watch. And your watch comes to an end. And as you do, the lightning begins to strike more down as the waves begin to intensify. Aaron, you are able to make it down to your bedroll as Linebeck puts it into a gear to make sure that it maintains pace. The waves are not so intense. It's not like you're going through the perfect storm or anything like that. It's just a normal storm at sea. Cizri, it is your watch as Aaron wakes you. And the boat is definitely rocking. You're hearing this, the side of the ship being slapped more intensely by the waves. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to make sure you're able to make your way up.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Sea legs.
I'm okay. 21.
21.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
You are incredibly graceful and you're able to maintain your balance. It's very it's a lot more sloppy than what a normal sailor would do, but because you are so used to maintaining on your feet, you're able to make your way up without issue. And you look out and the rain is starting to hit your face. It is cold, but also elements of the warm air that's causing the storm is beginning to meet across your face as there's lightning just striking across the sky, lighting everything up. The rain is coming down, pattering onto the waves. What do you do?
I think I would be very excited about this. I'm looking at everything in like kind of like this awe of like, this looks so amazing. And I even probably do a little twirl on the deck because it's just really fun and I love it.
Please
Perfect.
make that a roll.
No one will see me if I fall, so
You know what? Sure, let's have fun with this. Let's make it. Go ahead and make a performance check for me. Please don't roll a 1.
Natural one.
not natural one. 5 though.
5. Okay, it's not. Wait, was it a 1?
No.
Okay,
No.
good.
Amazing.
So as you're just sitting there, just arms spread out, just going full singing in the rain, and yep, exactly. You spin, and you're just so excited that you hit one of the elements that's not strapped down completely to the deck, and you trip over one of those ropes and you land completely on the ground, and water splashes up just a little bit, but no one sees you. No one would know.
No one knows. And you know what? I just like lean back and just like have my face in the rain. It's just the best night. I'm so excited. I'm ready for things to go down.
Falls off it.
Go ahead and make perception check for me, please.
Oh my gosh! I just dropped it.
One.
Where did it go?
Yeah.
I don't actually
It's in the
know where it
abyss.
is.
It's in
It
the
is
abyss
in the
called
abyss.
Under the
I just
Desk.
turned my flashlight on.
Oh my gosh, I feel
I
that.
found my finger massager. Remember how we kept saying it couldn't find it?
You know what? Under the Desk
That should
is a
be
mess. It's always a mess. Let's be honest.
No. Behind,
Yay!
this thing is a rat's nest. Like, it's awful. But
I've tried cable managing it.
No.
It still looks
it doesn't
like a
happen.
mess.
Like,
Gosh.
all right.
Okay, I got my dice back.
Great.
I'm rolling for perception now. Oh, Cizri, you did a great job. 21.
Okay. Nothing really seems to catch your eye initially. The first hour goes without incident. You're just enjoying the feeling of this rain and the ship just colliding with the ground, or the water, I should say. But it feels like it's colliding with a hard surface. At this point, with it being an hour in, I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's
Seasick.
Oh, ho, ho.
I mean, I guess fair.
21.
21. All right.
Nice. 16.
Those are 3 people at once. Well, okay.
Sorry.
Cizri.
16.
Okay. Avam.
19.
19. Aaron.
18.
18. You're all fine. The 3 of you below deck, you don't wake up. The boat ride while in storm is surprisingly smooth, so you're able to avoid getting seasick. But then Cizri, with that 21, you notice shadow-like creatures go into the bottom of the deck as you hear a crack. You three below deck, with your passive perceptions, you are able to even hear this crack and sundering type noise of wood, and suddenly you hear sounds of rushing water.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
What do you do?
Gets up and starts running.
Was that supposed to happen?
Nope.
I will roll over into my armor and lock it into place.
I'm always in my armor.
Perfect. It's basically just full on Infinity War. Just tap the center and zzz.
So fun.
Ah!
You know what? No. It's Iron Man 2.
Is it Endgame?
It's Iron Man 2, the suitcase suit.
Oh, it's the football?
Yes.
Yes, it's that one, aka my favorite Iron Man suit up sequence.
There we go.
So, all right, you go and just full on, just suit up. You all three of you, or two of you, Ava, what are you doing?
I'm just rolling out.
Perfect. You three run out, and you notice you do look, and you see the water starting to rush in. It's not too much of a crack in the side of the ship as Cizri, you look and you see just error. I'm gonna keep doing that. Lineback just throws the door open. It looks like, what's happening? What's going on?
So where did I see shadowy figures?
Yes, you saw shadowy figures moving and then move into the bottom of the ship.
Oh, okay.
Like
and
outside or
Yes.
inside? Okay.
You saw them
outside
outside
the
and
ship.
then appear to move inside.
Yeah, like, Cizri, you're still outside.
So are they below deck then?
Yes.
Okay. They just slipped past me somehow, like I was in the middle of the deck and then they
Yes.
went around me or something?
No, okay. All right. So they were out at sea and then they moved into the ship.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just be like, okay, there's like some shadowy things down there, and I'm like rushing down to like where I
Perfect.
see them, like following them, leading everybody.
Linebacker goes, all right, great. And he goes and heads over to the wheel and starts steering it to help make sure that, because he knows the sound of when suddenly there's a breach in the hull, and he's going to start controlling the ship to help alleviate water. And as we jump to you three, go ahead and I'll move you over to here. The ship is currently heading on like the left side of the ship, which I believe is port.
Yeah, port and left have 4 ladders.
Yep.
Is that really how you remember it? Oh, that's cool.
I remember it, yeah.
Yeah.
And the bow is you always put it on top, so it's up front.
So water's leaking in. What are you all doing?
I mean, if I can, I'll run over and see about stopping the flow.
All right. What do you do to stop it?
I mean, is there a way to like cover it up or something?
Currently, right now, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Plug the hole.
Yeah. Perfect.
24.
24. As you're looking around, you see that the wood is slightly splintered inward. The wood is fractured. A mending spell could potentially assist with this.
Okay. So like if I grab like some pieces of wood to like put over top, mend it,
Yeah,
would that be okay? Yeah, I'm gonna do that then.
perfect. And as you're going to grab the wood, Cizri, you about make it to the stairs. And as you do,
Wait.
yeah, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
And as you do, you suddenly see the 3 shadowy figures make their appearance, and all 4 of you see these creatures. So go ahead and place where your characters would be on the map, and we'll go ahead and roll for initiative.
Did you say the hole was at the front?
The hole would be about here.
Where?
Here.
It didn't ping.
I'm not seeing a ping.
1 second.
Okay,
Perfect.
so I'm over here.
Yep.
Since I have mending as well,
Over here.
if he was gonna go along next to him, could I be with him, or is that like I didn't know how much time we had before these things appeared?
This would have been about 30 seconds.
Okay.
So a deck
So
was...
yeah, he'll-
Yeah, sorry, Aaron. What? Okay.
I said another.
Okay. So, yeah, he was grabbing more wood to put on top of it to help the mending, because it is rather splintered. Regular casting and mending may not necessarily work, so he's grabbing more just to help it further. So with that,
Okay.
I need everyone to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Initiative. First session back.
Yep.
That one on my initiative for 3. Ooh,
Oh no.
man.
Avum gets up a lot quicker than Michael does. I can tell you that much.
What's your dexterity, a deck? Or a deck?
My dexterity is 14.
Okay, can you go ahead and roll a d20 for me?
I got a 15.
Okay, you'll be
I'm
acting
just
as
going
a
to-
you'll be acting as a 4. Avum.
23.
Glad somebody else rolled as bad as me.
Wait. 23.
And to be sure.
Cizri.
6.
Okay. Oh no.
It's already away.
And then Aaron.
17.
Okay, you're gonna act as an 18. Avum, you're up first.
So I'm guessing at this point he was still like, or my guess is that he's trying to go from the edge of the crack and do mending,
Yeah.
get a smaller place. That way, when a deck gets there with the wood, it's hopefully an easier thing of mending. So I don't know if you need him to take this action to continue mending while a deck is putting on the wood, or if that would be like he already mended and then here's an action, then he'll do it again later. I don't know how that works.
I would say since he's holding mending, he's gonna need to hold the action. He's gonna need to hold the spell. So
And would that give a deck advantage on like whatever mending thing he's doing, since we're both doing it?
it would basically just make sure that the seal is tighter.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Shadows,
As these things.
water. I don't want to die. That's all he's doing.
Perfect. Well,
Oh wait, I have a cunning action, don't I? Can I do anything with it?
maybe.
Don't believe so.
Can I
What?
hide under? Can I hide under the crates while I'm just holding this mending with my bonus action?
Hide as a bonus action.
I mean, if not, I'll just melt into shadows.
I was gonna say that'll probably work more since they technically know where you are. Hide wouldn't work, but meld with shadow could work. Could definitely.
Oh, would that break my mending though? If I did that?
Oh, if you did, yes, it would break
Yeah,
it.
never mind.
So okay.
Almost. Cunning action almost came in clutch there.
I just wanted to use it.
No, that's fair. And we're gonna go ahead, and the first one, just looking at you, it almost looks like this phantasmal force is just right before you, a deck, but looks like that of shadows, and it's going to go ahead and get an attack on you. Does
You is a deck or me?
this is a deck?
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
No.
Yeah, it hits.
Reverse.
Ouch.
As you see that, you pull it and you reverse, and that is going to be instead a 17.
That misses.
As you go and just some of the clocks and gears just turn around the creature, and it just goes. You see Avum as it reaches in, and elements of a deck strength are drained severely, but then suddenly you pull it back and it does nothing.
Don't let him drain you. That looks bad, Deck. Are you okay?
What are you talking
about?
What?
I hate this curse.
All right. Aaron, you're up.
Awesome. I'm shooting the one that attacked the deck.
Perfect. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Hold on, no one can see it.
Natural 20.
Jeez! All right.
I reversed it. I mean, no, wait, never mind.
Wait, I want that one. I want that one to work. I was gonna look up what my hit modifier was, but I was like, nope, don't need to.
Yeah, natural 20 hits. So,
So do you double the dice or do you double the roll?
just go ahead and roll double the dice. So,
Double the dice. So I need another D8.
yeah. So,
I will tell you right now, metal dice have ruined the acrylic dice for me. They're too light. Where's my? I need
Resin
another-
dice has ruined all dice for me.
So that's max damage. 16 plus 5.
so 21.
21
And-
damage. Yep.
Okay. And your bow, your bow isn't magical, correct?
No.
Okay. Okay. As you go ahead and you attack it, you go. The arrow does strike it. You see a little bit of the wisp just go across its chest, and it looks back at you. And it looks like it did a severe amount of damage to it, but not enough. Almost like elements of it absorbed the damage that was taken.
Oh, wonderful. Bonus action. I'm casting Hunter's Mark on it.
Excellent.
That's all I got.
All right. With that, next one is up. It's going to come up and attack and reach out for you, Cizri.
Hey.
That's going to miss with a 6.
Oh, it hits. I'm just kidding.
As you go reach out, you see it coming, you're just like, no! And you just duck behind it. It just goes and just does a raking attack, and it misses. Just, all right. With that, Cizri, you're up.
Awesome. So I think this is a bonus action. I just forgot to check. Yes. Okay. So bonus action, I will cast. I'll like look at these things and be like, okay, these guys look weird, and I just kind of like focus on like making my weapon a little more cutting, I guess, or a little better. So I'm gonna cast Divine Favor on my weapon. So I get an extra D4 radiant damage when I hit.
Yes, you do.
So then I will. So do they just look like shadow like figures now that I'm up close?
Go ahead and make a religion check.
Oh, whoa, that's pretty good. A 19.
19. In your studies of various monsters across the plains, you've heard of these creatures. They appear to be nocturnes. They are typically found within or nearby graveyards or place of where mass dead are associated, are resting.
Oh, okay. Good to know. All right. Are they like spirits of the dead type of thing, or are they more like just monsters around dead?
They appear to be more monsters associated with negative energy associated with death.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Okay, I got a 23.
23, that hits.
Okay. So no sneaky attack, but 14, and one of that's radiant damage.
One of that is
Yeah, I just rolled one on the D4, but
So it's 13 piercing damage and then 1 point of radiant damage.
yeah.
Okay.
But my rapier is magical,
Yes, perfect.
so
That is also true.
All right, as you look, and suddenly your weapon, you just grab your rapier and it glows with a holy light. You go and pierce it into the creature. It goes. It recoils, and it being hit by this divine energy and this almost light source. It is severely hurt. It is looking very rough.
Interesting.
And with that, Duch, you're up.
All right. Well, the two of them in front of me now, like one by Cizri, one by me, both look pretty rough, right?
The one by yes, correct.
Okay. I'm going to send 2 magic missiles to the one by Cizri and 1 to the one in front of me.
All right. Through the scroll or through your own means?
Through my own means.
Perfect. All right, go ahead. So 1 to Cizri and 2 to the one in front of you.
2 to her, 1 to me.
Perfect. Go ahead and make those damage rolls, my dude.
For her, it's 6 to that one. 6 force.
Okay.
And the one by me is 4 force.
Okay. Perfect. As you just send them out, just this cyan blue of the Sheikah, 2 bolts go firing out and hit the creature right next to Cizri as it just strike it and it just dissipates. The one in front of you, Duch, you hit it with 1 and it does a good job. And it just looks and just it's still there.
Grab my shield then. Pull that out. And yeah, I think that's all I'll do for now.
Oh, okay. And then this one's going to go ahead and fly up to you, Aaron. Let's go ahead and attack. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
By 1.
Oh, no. That'll be 8 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
And your strength score is reduced by 3.
That doesn't change much.
Are you already like at a negative?
I'm at -1 already. If anything, I'm at -2 now.
Oh, yeah, your score, not your modifier.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, the
Yeah.
modifier. Score going down still affects modifier.
Yep.
Yeah, it's at a -2 now. Okay.
Perfect. All right, back to the top of the order. Avum, unfortunately, your mending does fade since the trigger thing didn't happen.
Yep.
The boat is starting to fill with more water. Where you are is now difficult terrain.
Sweet. So is he able to run over here and bonus action hide?
Yeah.
To try and hide from this guy?
Yep.
Cool. So what is it, stealth?
That is correct. Cunning actions, let's go.
21.
21. Doesn't seem to notice you as it seems to be primarily engaged with Aaron.
Perfect. I was like, all right, well, let's try this. And he's going to spin his watch and then pop out and fire guiding bolts at this one.
Okay. Go ahead and make that attack on this one with advantage. You don't get sneak attack since this is not a weapon attack.
Yep.
Perfect.
But that is a natural 20.
Okay, go ahead
Okay.
and roll
Oh my
that.
gosh.
That'd be 8d6 radiant damage.
8d6?
Yeah,
It's already 4d6.
because it's
Fuck.
yeah, because it's
Like,
it's a critical.
I had from Zara.
It's normally 4d6, critical 8d6.
All right. That's
And we saw water leaking in. Yep.
Yep.
5 and 33 points of radiant damage.
Okay. As you go and you fire it, and the clockwork just surges from your watch, and it goes into like this orangish blue type energy, and goes and strikes into the heart of this shadow, as it just seems to explode in this divine energy, doing way more damage than you thought it was, aka that 33 became a 66.
Yeah, dude.
Oh!
So
I haven't used it in a couple of days, I guess.
yep. So It's dead.
Amazing.
Avon just looks at Aaron. That's what I could do. No, just check.
All right.
You want to do that?
Well,
Yep. And I'll just slide back over here when he's done.
perfect. With that, Aaron, you're up. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. This one is still up. It's going to look back at you, Avon. It's not too happy seeing what you did to its compatriot. It's going to go ahead and give an attack you with a modified 20.
Yep, that hits.
All right. That'll be 9 points of necrotic damage,
All right.
and that'll be 2 points of strength damage
On my score.
on your score. So your strength is reduced by 2.
Right? It doesn't do
No.
it doesn't do much to us.
Now I'm a 4.
4 strength.
If you get down to 0, don't you die though? Like,
Yeah, I think
it's-
I
If you
die,
get down to
yeah.
0 strength, you're dead.
so
Yeah, you just see his like limbs going really, really frayed right now.
Yeah, as like you just had this high of where you just smoked this one shadow, and suddenly you feel this energy just being being drained from Avon as you go. All right,
I don't like that. I don't like this, guys.
all right. With that, Aaron, you are up.
I'm shooting the only one that's still up.
Perfect. Go ahead and make an attack roll, my dude.
It's 16. I can't math.
That hits.
That hits. Awesome. It's 2d8 because Class of Slayer, and then
Yep.
a d6 because Hunter's Mark.
You got it.
Where's my other d8? I just had it. There it is. $13 damage.
13 damage. Okay. As you go and you fire into this creature, again, the arrow goes, you knock it back, you focus, and then you fire. The arrow strikes into the shadow, into the Nocturne's head. And suddenly then it just goes and screeches out. And then dissipates.
I'm immediately just looking at Attic and Avo and just tell him about that. Just get to work on that.
yeah, I mean, with it being gone, I'll mending what I had, but
Perfect.
I'll be looking around the rest of the ship for any more shadows.
Yes.
I will help her.
Both of you go ahead. Cizri, go ahead and make a perception check. Aaron, if you can grab a lantern, so this will be a normal perception check, no problem. Go ahead and see if you find any more Nocturnes.
10.
10. All right.
11.
Okay.
Dream team.
Adrenaline high. It's the adrenaline high. It's not really too focused.
Yeah, you are very focused on your strength just being sapped from your body, and you're
Yeah,
going.
that's catching up to him.
Exactly. You're looking around, and you don't really see much of anything as you cast your lantern over a little bit of a chest, and you swear you see something that looks like a shadow, but then you realize it's yours. You're too focused on everything else that's going around, but a general search doesn't reveal any more Nocturnes.
I'm gonna run upstairs and make sure Lineback is good too.
Yep, Linebeck is at the helm, and he is just maintaining the ship. He's like, "What's going on down there?"
Oh, Nocturnes, I think they're called? Yeah, Nocturnes just went downstairs. We took care of them, though. It's all good. The boys are working on getting the leak taken care of.
Huh? Nocturnes. We must be over some sort of shipwreck. We should be careful. Well, in that case, good. Glad that's taken care of. With that, Adek and Avon, go ahead and as you're going with the boards, you're casting mending, correct?
yeah, if I can get like almost even put something over the hole that's like a gasket type thing with the boards over top to lock it into place to sort of prevent the water from seeping through.
Okay. So you'll be able to do mending to fix it, but then to do even that, more of those kind of elements will probably require more like tools than just straight up mending.
Got my tools on me.
You can go ahead and make a tinkering check for me.
It's an artificer always has the right tool for the job.
Right.
Of course.
Abilities.
So that would be
Right.
21.
21. You go and Avum, you go ahead and cast mending on it, and then a deck comes up with the board and hammers it a little bit more and just make sure that the hull is fully braced and ready for the rest of this storm. And with that, the storm is still happening, but calm has seemed to come over what really can of this ship. You will need to rest a little bit longer to regain the full effects of a long rest, but danger has seemed to subsided for right now.
Good thing we came with you, huh, Lineback?
Indeed. Don't think I would have been able to handle these things by myself. Thank you.
Oh, Avum just blasted that thing. That was pretty cool. It's pretty cool, huh?
Was very impressive. Very
Yeah.
dopers.
Very dopers.
I see what you're doing. I'm going to bed. He just turns and goes back to his bed, wake me up at third shift.
Perfect.
How long is the ship?
It's not that long. It's probably about the size of a small sailing ship. Small
Would-
sailing ship. I don't know the exact feet.
Would an alarm put
No.
smack dab in the middle reach the whole ship? No. Okay. Okay.
I know that.
Yeah, I'll stay
Okay.
up for the rest of my shift, though.
Perfect.
Yeah, he'll cast alarm just kind of near the bedroll. So
All right. Easily done. As you all...
he's going back to bed.
From there, the storm passes as Cizri, your shift comes to an end, and we come to Avum and Adek.
All right.
It's time for your...
Good morning, boys! I like poke, and then
Did you yell
Good
that?
morning.
I was like,
Okay.
Did you really yell it?
probably a little louder than she meant to.
Aaron just like,
Sorry.
"Well."
Yeah, exactly.
Suit up again. All right. Let's do this.
Perfect.
Be
Good to
going
see-
back to grabbing his books and kind of rewriting a lot of this stuff over with the illusionary ink.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what you did was really cool down there. You got a real gift.
I know. Kind of scary. You
Scary
think all
house,
this is
though.
true?
Why do you think it's scary?
The more gifts I have, the more powers or heroing, I don't even know what you want to call it, becomes true. Less of a chance I get to say no, or we get to go home.
Well, you can be a hero in your own world, right?
Maybe I don't want to be. Okay. I'm already in it. Don't have to persuade me to do the right thing or to come along. Everyone just talks about heroes as if it's perfect and fun and nothing ever went wrong, but they always forget about the people that died along the way. The hardships that they had to go through.
I see. So, are you more reluctant to not be a hero for your own benefit? Or is there another reason?
I mean, it's mainly because I want Cizri to come home safe. But the more and more I come out here, and the more it keeps on getting revealed about her and others. I don't know if I'm being selfish, or if I'm more being worried about her, but I think I'm starting to realize she won't come home.
I mean, you said you don't want to be a hero. Why do you feel like it's good to say she can't be a hero?
I'm not saying
It's
she
what
can't
she
be here.
wants.
That's why I'm here.
Okay.
Never said she can't be. She wants this. I know she does. And I'm happy for her. I am. She wasn't happy at home.
So you're here for her?
What's up?
Oh, you're here for her then.
Yeah. Completely. Well, I'm glad people like you are here. Hopefully, Aaron let his actions prove his words over time. Eventually, someone's gonna break an arm, though. Just hope it doesn't kill them.
For sure. But
Oh, that was figurative, not alliterative. But if you mean alliterative, then okay, sure.
you ever broken your arm before?
I haven't, but she has.
Okay. Yeah.
Takes risks to break your arm. Or to get into situations where that would happen.
Oh. I think you're braver and capable of more than you think.
I already know that.
Glad
Thank
you're here. I'll pat him on the shoulder. I really appreciate you being here.
That's where he stabbed me.
Sorry about that.
Do you think my strength's gonna come back over time?
I don't know, you want to arm wrestle?
I can't even do a push-up. Does this mean I can't, like, if I fall, I can't get up?
I'll pick you up. Don't worry.
Thanks. Just be careful who you tell this hero thing to. Until we get answers. I don't even know if she understands the severity of what this means.
Yeah, it's something that's of my own concern as well, because I mean, she has some sort of hero in her. I don't know. We recognized each other, but I've never met her. You're from a different place entirely. And I'll tell you this, but especially with how he reacted, I have concerns telling Aaron this. But
Sure.
I'm actually Gerudo as well.
What?
Okay, you knew, whatever.
But I knew that like a week ago, dude.
But there's the history of male Gerudo trying to take over, and we haven't had a male since then. And before that, it was like one every 100 years or something like that. It's extremely rare.
Ah.
So, like, am I destined to be the bad guy or something? I don't know.
But that's why you're worried about your heritage.
I mean, I gotta keep that a little quiet because I know people will take it the wrong way potentially. So,
Well, I can tell you it doesn't matter who you are, where you were born. It's your actions that dictate who you will be.
yeah.
I might say I want to go home and that I hate this life. But I'm still here, right?
I mean, I always try to live my best because of what I would represent to some people. But what if there's something that I can't even control that would happen?
Like malice.
Yeah. What if something latches onto me like that body down in those sewers and turns me into something? And it works because of who I am.
Then I'll bring you back. Just like her. I'll make sure that doesn't happen. I think you've already shown yourself sacrificial and protective. I don't know your history. I don't know if you've been through a lot, but it's not a sign of a villain or a bad guy. You're not here to take advantage of it, or at least not that I know of. I will do everything I can to make sure you have someone looking out for your back, just like I do for Cizri. And if you do turn, hopefully you'll be like the others, and my radiant damage can hurt you a lot.
Thanks, man. He's not coming for a hug.
She just lets it.
Fine.
I really appreciate you, man. I really do.
You're a lot taller than I thought you were.
Is he crying?
I'm just picturing this really just this awkward just hug.
No,
like
he's not crying.
Giant with like Lily's really tiny person.
The real tight squeeze too.
Is Sprite somewhere in there too? Like,
I'll apologize in the fairy language. Let go.
again, that's on her for eavesdropping invisibility.
it is not my fault. Oh, it might be a little my fault, but it's not this time.
Big thunder. It's actually
Thunder,
storming
that's
her.
I thought both of you guys talking about
Yeah.
It's actually
scary.
thunder in here. That's
Wait, it's actually thundering where you guys are?
yeah. We got actual thunder
Yeah.
going on
Storm.
outside.
Yes!
Crazy.
Real ambience going on here.
Oh,
Nice.
I called for that, so perfect. All right. As
I
you're-
upstairs hooked you up.
as the watch comes to an end, again, as stated, because your long rest was interrupted, in order to get a full rest, you will need to sleep a little bit longer. Linebeck, though, is able to stay awake. He's probably just gonna be downing some coffee. So the question is, what do you all do? Do you all wake up at normal time, or do you try to get a little bit more of a rest in?
He was definitely sleeping.
I mean, I'll let everyone else sleep a little longer, and then I'll just take a quick little couple-minute nap or few minute nap just to finish off mine after theirs done.
Okay, so you're not gonna get a full long rest then?
No, I'm gonna finish my watch,
Gotcha.
and then at the end of that, when they get up, I'll
Perfect.
go into just a few more, like an hour of sleep or something like that, and finish it up.
All right.
Was needed.
In that case, you all, for those of you who lost strength scores, who had strength scores reduced, they're back to where they once were.
Yay!
Still a -1.
Still a -1, but it's not
Still
closer
a
to
-2. You're
but
doing
it-
better than me.
yeah, but it's not closer to 0. That's the important part.
True.
And you are all able to get your hit points restored to full, so go ahead and hit long rest and do, if you need to prep any spells, go ahead and do so.
Oh yeah.
Ranger doesn't need to.
I think a deck is the only one that needs to prep.
Yep.
I do too. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Aladdin.
Yeah.
So
There.
perfect. The following morning comes. It is a rather calm fog over the ocean, almost like the ocean is coming to rest after an intense storm over the night. It's not so bad as to where you'll need to stop because you can't see where you're going, but it's enough to where it's rather soothing as the hot and cold air is kind of hitting your face at various times. A little bit of the mist from the fog, you hear the water calm beneath it. But then, as you all are resting, go and make perception checks for me.
I'm at a disadvantage if I'm still sleeping in the morning? Or are we up
Oh,
now?
are you? This is the point where you all are up.
Oh.
11.
11,
20.
20,
10.
10,
25.
25. I know something funny. You're 24.
Natural 20 plus 5.
25.
Yeah, what kind of weather is out there tonight?
Well,
Do we need to wear our sunglasses?
it's foggy. There's a little bit of sun coming through the fog, so you can wear your sunglasses. That's why it won't be with disadvantage. And as you're looking over at the ocean, you're seeing a figure, medium-sized, out in the ocean. They seem to be waving their hand ever so slightly.
They're like,
Someone in the ocean?
Yeah, Cizri and Aaron are the ones that are able to see this. Yep. You can't really make out fully what they are or who they are because of the fog, but Cizri and Aaron are able to see this.
I
I don't
rush
trust
over
it.
to the side of the deck and I go,
No.
and I go, hey,
No.
what
Oh,
is-
okay.
is it a light realm thing to just hang out in the middle of the ocean?
No, it's not.
Aaron, yes, it is. There's a race
Oh,
that
they-
specifically lives
Oh yeah,
in the
Zora.
water.
Yeah, Zora specifically. But we're not, that's the problem.
It could be anywhere.
Yeah.
So I say that out
Jeez.
loud just to everybody. Like, is this a light realm thing? What's going on?
What?
Yes.
What's happening?
Also, we're not sure what they are.
Hmm?
What
is it?
are? See, look, do you see the little person waving their hand? Does that mean, what is that?
Look like
What's
a
going
Zora,
on?
like outline-ish.
I don't see anything.
Make it
Hi.
because of that perception check. You can go ahead and make a nature check for me.
Everyone just says hi without just no care
How
of
did-
safety.
What do you
We
want to do?
just-
Shoot first with your arrows?
We were just attacked. Like caution would have been okay, you know.
We'll mess them up.
Oddly
We'll
right
mess
in
them up
between
if
the
they come
both
at
of you
us.
on this one.
It's a 19.
19. It's really hard to tell exactly, but you do see that there appear to be almost like, as their head turns a little bit, you do see what appears to be almost like a fin on the back of their head, which is typically the
Okay.
sign of a Zora.
Okay, I think we're okay.
Oh, do you need to breathe a little bit, Aaron? You can breathe with me.
Just-
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's not.
Breathe
It's not.
and
It's
then
not
breathe
that.
out.
We were literally just attacked just last night. An air
Oh,
of
it
caution
really
would
works.
be very
You should
appreciated.
Really try it. It's a good thing. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, Ava, you too. I
And
am.
out. Yeah, see, don't we all
way to
feel
start
better?
the morning.
I like the breathing exercises. Feels
Yeah,
good.
it's great.
I gave up trying to do that about 25, 26 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
Give
it
it.
does wonders.
Well, I forgot how old you were.
Yeah, she's a,
Okay, so who is this? Who's waving? Aaron, now that you feel more relieved. Hello!
This is Zora.
Hey!
Hi.
Sprite does that all the time.
I'll like go over to the side of the ship to like look at the person.
Perfect. At that moment, you just see them suddenly dip underwater, and you see a little bit of a current, almost like an arrow that's coming right for you, and then suddenly, whoosh, they spring, they just launch out of the water as specks of the water just glisten across what exists in the sunlight, and they land, and what you see before you is a female Zora wielding a almost silver-like staff with a blue-skinned Zora with almost shark-like features in the face, with flaps on the side and a fin on the back of her head. She's probably standing around 5'6", with a red, almost shawl-like clothing. And she stands up and just goes, "Oh, it has been some time since I've seen some travelers. Tell me, what brings you to the Great Sea?"
Hi!
Hello?
Welcome to Linebeck's ship.
Linebeck is behind the helm, just watching this exchange, just eyes darting back and forth.
Attic just shouts like, "Is it a secret?" Just out loud for everybody.
Yes, it is.
To Linebeck.
Attic.
Not necessarily. And
Well, you want to tell? I'll tell.
You tell. Go ahead. You're gonna do great.
We're following a sea chart to see if there's treasure.
oh, you're treasure hunting. Oh, that's excellent.
Kind of. Well, to be fair, a little caveat. Is also trying to find his family's ship that came down. here.
Ghost
So
ship. Ghost
Could
ship.
actually be
Oh,
possessive, not necessarily stealing treasure. So not really treasure hunters, more treasure refinders.
what that? She looks and she has like her
Really
face
don't
almost
treasure
becomes,
hunters.
yeah. Her face becomes even more elated as she just holds onto her staff and just plants it. And as you know, up the top, it looks to be what would almost be akin to that of almost a mage-like staff, but up top where a crystal should be, one is missing. And she looks like, "Treasure refinders, well, in that case, can you help me find something?" And that's where we go ahead and take a break. So
Involves swimming? No.
we'll go ahead and be back here in about 10 minutes as we're going to have a conversation with this mysterious Zora that has appeared in the middle of the Great Sea. So we'll be back here in about 10 minutes around 8:53 Central. Enjoy this bit of trivia. Go ahead and grab your snacks. Stay tuned. And welcome back, everybody. Hope your break was good, that you have the snacks that you want, as well as refills on drinks, as we go ahead and jump into the second half of tonight's episode, where our Cizri's Angels, mind you, I need to get used to saying not our heroes anymore, but Cizri's Angels now. As Cizri's Angels has...
Forgot about that.
Yep. There's a video and everything about it. But anyway, Cizri's Angels has come across a mysterious, in a fog, a almost randomly appearing Zora out in the middle of the Great Sea. She has summoned you all down, and she has jumped on deck. Again, read description. She appears to be blue in skin with almost shark-like features, with fins on the side and a tail on the back of her head. She stands about 5'6", wearing almost like a red-like shawl with a mage's staff that appears to be missing a crystal where it should be placed. You all mentioned that you are seeking out a ghost ship for potentially retrieving lost goods, and she and her interest piqued when you said about treasure retrieval. And she said that she is seeking that you could potentially help her with something. So as she has said this, what do you all do?
So was this originally yours, or are you trying to find a crystal that you know about?
Well, it was indeed originally mine. It was a fairly heirloom, if you actually.
Insight check.
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check.
Raya roll. Who are you?
Meanwhile, Alex like, I just believe you. I believe you.
Yeah, I believe her too.
I like hang her over the side of the deck. Swear to me. Swear to me. 19.
19.
I rolled a 17.
17. Both of you seem fairly convinced that she seems to be fairly honest and forthcoming.
Well, I mean, if we see something where we're going, we could potentially keep an eye out. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Mira.
Hi, Mira.
She goes, actually, I do know where it is located. Unfortunately, I had to... how to put it? I had to leave rather in a haste. And unfortunately, I left this thing behind.
So it's dangerous.
No, it's not dangerous at all. It's more so... well, the place where I was kept could potentially be dangerous.
Maybe you better rewind. Let's start over, okay?
You're right. I'm sorry.
My name is Cizri, and this is Avum and Attic and Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in a group actually. It's called Cizri's Angels. Pretty neat.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And we get stuff done. You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay, then you would be the ones for the group. For this mission. Yes, so bringing it back, apologies.
You're running away from something, or...
Yes, you see, for a few weeks on end, I was actually held captive at the Gerudo Pirate Fort.
There's a Gerudo Pirate Fort?
That just sounds amazing.
That sounds amazing.
Yes, there are the pirates that sail these seas are known as the Gerudo Pirates. Not all of them are Gerudo necessarily, just majority of them. Most of them are those that try to move away from the traditions of the Gerudo and Gerudo Town.
Oh, okay. So they are not great people then, I'm wondering, because they were, holding you captive. Unless you did something to him.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, they just took me and then took the gem that I was holding on to, and unfortunately I was able to get out of there through magical means, but I wasn't able to get the gem back in time, so I had to leave, and I escaped with my life, and luckily us Zoras are very capable within the water, be able to going underwater and evade most vessels that they would send after us.
Us.
Yes, us Zora, speaking generally.
Okay.
He hasn't had his deep breathing exercise today. It's fine.
Oh my god.
I just have a bit of coffee.
It's like a bird on the water, you know. It's just
That you know what? That is completely fair. Rito are normally found within Rito's village, or as far as I know, Rito's village. Further study.
Well, are Zoras only found in Zora's domain?
Actually, no. There are actually some Zoras that can be found off in the Great Bay, off of Termina.
Oh, now you've seen a Rito out on the open water.
That is fair. So, would you all be able to assist me in getting this back? I assure you, if you'd be able to help me get this jewel back, and then return me to my home, my father would be more than capable and gracious in giving you riches beyond your imagination.
Who's your dad?
Oh, His
Can I
Majesty.
roll another insight check?
Okay, insight check first, and then she'll answer Cizri's question.
Sorry, it's just this.
It's a good thing to be like about.
Yeah,
Like in real
22.
life, I'd be like, "Where's the gang you're taking us to?" But like in
Right?
Zelda world, it's like, "Awesome, side quest! Like, let's do this."
22.
she seems to be fairly honest.
Okay.
She looked.
Well, how about you point us both where your people are from and where this fort is on the sea chart,
Certainly.
and
Well,
we will consult with our employer because it's not our.
Who's
ship.
your dad though? He's just trying to answer the question, Ava.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
she goes, yes, my father is His Majesty Sidon.
Who?
Okay.
King Sidon. He's my father.
Oh, he's the king. That's pretty sweet.
Deck, go ahead and make for
Let's go
me
first.
a religion check real quick.
Religion check.
I know.
Wow.
I don't moving up on the
23.
world.
I'm sorry, Adek.
23.
Prince moving up in the world.
1 second, I'm sending you a whisper mark.
You should have sent this deal though.
Sneaky.
Man.
All right. She goes, he would be more than capable and able to just be up in Zora's domain. I imagine he'd be most gracious and give you the rewards, riches beyond your imagination. And as she gives a slight smile, you swear you see a little twinkle in her teeth.
Like,
Yep.
a little like daughter.
So my question is, sorry, what was your name again?
Mira.
Mira. Sorry, Mira. Sorry. So Mira, if your dad is just the king of this whole place, or whatever, which is really cool, why are you asking us to help you? Don't you have a bunch of people? At least is a light realm thing. If you have royalty, you have a lot of guards and stuff as well, or is that just like a shadow realm thing?
Oh, you're Twiley. Okay, but
Yeah.
she looks and goes, well, indeed, there could be. Yes, I could definitely head back and talk to my father about this matter, but, well, I don't know, one, how he would react, and also, two, you all are right here, and we could potentially sneak in and get this gem back. He would very much prefer to have it, I imagine, back in his hands as quickly as possible.
You know what? I like you, Mira. We'll get that stone for you. No problem. For sure.
Is she
Oh.
hiding something like from her dad? Like, is this not supposed to go back to her dad or something? Can I insight again?
Yeah, sure.
Guys, I think we really should do this.
Yeah?
I appreciate.
Well, we should ask Lineback, though.
I was going to say we should probably consult with the guy we're currently employed with.
Okay.
Insight
Yeah,
check.
21 on the insight.
21. It's not so much that this gem shouldn't go back to her father. It's more so that she doesn't. It's a young daughter not wanting to go back to their parents, saying that they lost a family heirloom. It's more so just nervousness out of that. Even though more than likely, the parent is going to be like, "Don't worry, I got this." Full military strike.
Right.
So
That's kind of what Abram's thinking, like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So did they capture you because you're royalty, or did you why did these pirates even get you in the first place?
Well, I was down in the city of Soraya Town, the farthest southern port city. And I was out swimming, and they seemed to have found me. A few Gerudo I was off in the night. They were dropping off random crates with strange markings of eyes on it.
Pull up the dagger.
Yes, like that. Like that symbol.
Oh my goodness. Okay, keep going.
And they were dropping them off. They spotted me, and because I tried to fight them off with what magic I could, but unfortunately they managed to capture me, and they saw what I was carrying, and they took it for themselves.
So it's just a stone that goes on your staff? Is that all it is? Or what's so important about this thing?
Guys, this is very, very important we get this stone back.
Okay, why?
She looks over, and she just motions in.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's a potential stone that could lead to the sacred realm.
Yeah,
where the
we need to get this
Triforce
stone.
thingy is?
She nods.
Oh, got it. Okay, I can track it.
Do we just have like a beam of light that just attracts things like this to us? Like, did you see us and we're like, ooh, I bet you those people can definitely help. They're special or something like that.
That'd be really cool if we did.
I would prefer that we
Then everyone
didn't.
would know who we could help them.
Like eye twitching.
Okay.
Aaron's just gonna walk to Lineback,
Fine.
not saying a word. He's just walking to Lineback.
Lineback is just watching this and goes, so I see that we have a new guest?
I know that we promised to help you, but this guest brought something very important to our knowledge that we need to take care of.
So he goes, I mean, don't get me wrong, I said that as long as we go and do this, I'm fine. Where are we going?
Pirates.
A pirate outpost.
So, okay.
That'd be fun.
Can we discuss that?
Yes.
Right. As a group, though, do you not think finding the 14-year-old out on the water, it might be the better route to go? No offense.
She looks to us.
Back
I'm
to your
100.
father. Yeah, I'm like 800. You're I don't know how.
You're 800?
I'm not just kidding. We can go old 800, but sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was just
I'm
thinking.
only
about
18,
it
but I'm already
like
old.
200. I can't remember. Anyway, I want to be like 180.
We're 108.
108. Yeah, we're up there. It's fine.
So she's older. She
yeah,
gets
it's fine.
seniority.
She is. Yes, she is. But I'm just saying, we should probably at least talk to your father first before running into a pirate thing that could cause even more issues for your people. We can definitely still help you, but just saying we should do this properly. Yes.
Well, she doesn't have to come with us, right?
No.
But going in after a pirate fort first, you don't think it'd be better to get some aid, or even let the Zoras know before we're doing it?
Well, how far
If-
away is it, first of all?
Sora's Domain's like a long ways away.
I would also like to say, if they were unloading crates that I think they were unloading, I think it's better we get answers sooner rather than later.
I agree, 100%.
Why is everything up to us to do?
Well, we're kind of involved
There's
in this,
other
right?
great people like Jamie and, Jamie.
That's
Her
all I
husband's
know.
pretty great too.
Oh,
Yeah,
by the way,
yeah.
I
Malcolm's
forgot-
pretty cool too.
I forgot
Yeah.
to tell you, there's a lot going on. Jamie totally cleared Reyna. Reyna's going to Holodrum. So, all good.
Oh, great. And Raina.
Arena's out
Raina.
there.
So,
Shad.
Kevin.
There's plenty of
Kevin.
people who are out there doing great things. Yeah, Kevin. Oh, yeah. I like Kevin.
I'm just saying.
Mira is toward the bow of the ship, and she's just kind of just watching this whole exchange. And she's just clutching onto her staff, and is just like almost like questioning if you're the ones that she should call upon. And goes,
okay. So, it is, if they're messing around with stuff that Error was involved in, it might be good to, take it out anyway,
Exactly.
I just
like,
thought we
as
were
soon
dealing
as
with the ghost
possible.
ship.
Well, what sounds scarier? Some pirates we could probably just whip into shape real fast, or a ghost ship. If you think about it, it's putting off the scarier thing, probably.
Geography-wise, too, is the Gerudo Pirates closer than the ghost ship location?
right now, where you guys are located, so Miro would be able to point you to it. It's more off the Great Bay. You are probably about, at this point, 5 days away from the potential first location or location of the ghost ship. The Great Bay would probably be about another week of travel to. So if you go to the ghost ship and then head to the Pirate Bay fort, that would probably be about a week. So from where you are, it's a little farther from where you are right now.
Okay, so hit the ghost ship first, and then Great Bay is kind of what we could do
Potentially.
line-wise.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, we'll deal with the ghost ship. Hop on over. What do you guys say? Come on.
Yeah. I'd say yes. Any concerns, though? Avum and Aram don't seem quite as enthusiastic. Go ahead and say them. We can talk about it.
They're never enthusiastic.
They're
but-
never enthusiastic, but, we can listen. What's your concerns, guys?
I already expressed them.
What were they again?
Oh, so you weren't paying attention.
I was, but maybe say them again.
So exciting that you forget about the concerns that we could walk into. Just saying, we don't know what they're involved with, who they're backed by. Obviously, last time, a noble was involved. Error was backing these crate things. So yes, time could be on our side, or we could be walking into something way over our heads yet again. What if those two people that we ran into are backing this? We run into them. And doing this all under the... not even talking to the king of the Zorn domain, that his daughter is here under our care and protection when, he might have guards or other people that could aid us and give us more information. Or we start a war between the Gerudo and the Zora.
Oh, we wouldn't start a war.
You don't think we would stumble into starting a war with our record?
No.
No way.
We've already gotten involved with the Royal Guard, apparently people assassinating people. There's a lot of stuff we've gotten involved with.
Look,
Yeah.
Sora's domain is way up north.
Mira just like, what the heck?
Okay.
What?
She's more looking like...
What if?
Yeah, she's more like... to be fair, they did kidnap a member of the royal family. They probably already committed a war crime.
There you
True.
go. Let's go to war.
Mira's smart.
Let's go to war!
Raise the war flags. I guess that's what we're doing.
Well, no.
I'm just saying, if it's the same people doing stuff, what if they make another monster?
while we're there.
Yeah?
What if we wait too long and they've already released a monster?
Well, we could have prevented it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know.
I'm just saying that's my point of view. Listen, as much as I would like to avoid danger, also,
Yeah.
I also have a moral obligation,
Ugh.
Moral obligation. Yeah, that's
and not
that's
just
the
this
big
group.
one.
Obviously,
I
I'm
also
not
have a
numbered,
moral
so let's
obligation
get
to
going.
this.
Let's go.
Well,
I'm doing this. I'm
Ava.
in. I'm not going to not be
Yeah.
in.
If it makes you feel better too, Avim, I know you said we stumbled into something over our heads, but guess what? We won. Like a lot. We won everything. And no one was even that hurt. So, we can do it again.
Cizri,
You also said you
I wasn't hurt at all.
broke.
Nope.
Yep, that's. Never mind. Lineback, lower the sails. Apparently, we're going.
No, I'm saying the four of us weren't hurt.
This is a Steam ship too, buddy. It's
You don't have like wind
No,
sails.
no, it's powered by steam. It's much more reliable. You don't get stuck in. That way, this is the brilliant part. Since it's powered by steam, you don't get
Let
stuck
the
in.
steam, lineback.
Okay.
You haven't noticed that sound the whole time? That's the steam.
Nope.
It's like,
Oh, okay.
so,
I
all
just
right.
heard bumps and explosions.
So, in that case, just for DM clarity, are you going to the ghost ship first and then to the pirate fort, or what?
I mean, if the ghost ship's closer, I guess. But
Okay.
is Mira feeling like she wants to stay with us, or is she?
Getting a little freaked out by the
Yeah, we're kind of
argument.
putting her in danger, aren't we?
She'll hang out. She won't necessarily get involved unless she absolutely has to. But if you are eventually heading toward the pirate fort, she can help guide you and even give as much of a layout as she could potentially even remember. So,
Okay.
In other words, no, she won't be necessarily boarding the ghost ship with you all.
Sure.
Yeah.
But the ghost ship is significantly closer than
Yes.
the Great Bay and all that. So
Okay.
5 days,
Might as
could make it
well.
over a week.
Yep.
just take care of this one here, and then head over, rather than go back. And then we're helping Lineback out, who graciously seems to be willing to take us across the sea.
The best lineback.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, you are assisting with me with this, so I guess a little bit of repayment is that way isn't out of line. Hopefully we don't get caught by the pirates. Anyway,
Oh, we won't.
why do we
You
not
learn
believe
just
you?
to. Yeah, you'll. She says we won't do anything. But, you know, risk mitigation. It's fine.
All right.
Mitigation.
Yep.
Perfect. And as that, your day continues fairly normally. When about halfway through it, the fog suddenly increases in intensity. More and more lights are needed in order to guide your path, to help show where the sea line is. And then, as you're looking, you notice a tall, slender structure is beginning to form. What do? Off in the distance, I should say.
Like a building or what?
Like a building, tower almost.
Is that what we're looking for?
Doesn't look like a ship to me.
Lineback shakes his head.
Is this where we're supposed to be?
Mira kind of stands up on the on the bow of the ship and goes, "I don't recognize anything like this." Mira says, and Lineback, "Nothing like this on any sea charts that I've seen,
So this is new?
as far as I know."
Is it like really thick fog?
As you approach closer and closer, it does appear to grow in thickness.
I'm so sorry. I missed what it is we're looking at. I heard all the descriptions around it, but not the actual. What are we
Um,
looking at?
A
tower.
A potential
A
tower.
tower. Okay, thank you.
In
thank you.
the water.
In the
Middle of the
water,
ocean?
enshrouded by fog.
Mm.
Would is it possible for Aaron to get a closer look?
All right. Yes. Go ahead and make a survival check for me as you're flying through the fog.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Nice knowing you, Aaron.
Nice knowing you, buddy.
At this point, Linebeck has slowed the ship a little bit.
What is math? Do you have to
21.
like put a tower on an island, or like that's a lot of rocks to try and build up your own artificial island?
Yeah, can I like try to calculate like how tall this is based off of like the curve and the height that we can see in the distance and
No.
Science. Oh, it's simple.
DM said no.
like angles, we'll get the sine. the
Calm down,
cosine,
Pythagoras.
and-
All that is.
The curvature of the
I'm
earth.
just hoping with my 20 intelligence.
Was that Pythagoras? A deck is able to. Fisk is not.
Okay.
I did not do
yeah.
well in trigonometry, so no.
Okay.
Anyway, yes, Aaron.
21.
21. You are able to not easily, but slowly flatten your wings and go through the fog. And eventually the fog does break as you look and you see it is almost, there's a small area where the fog is not even touching the tower. You see the ocean slapping up against it. There doesn't appear to be any clear entrance. But as you're going around with this, looking at this tower, you see one end, there appears to be an area perfect for a torch that's unlit. So this is one side of the tower. What do you do?
Curiosity getting the better of him. He's gonna try and he's gonna make his way towards the tower.
Just toward it, not up it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, if there's no way to go in like at his level, he'll try to go up.
All right.
Are we actually? Is he looking at the tower? I mean, we're not supposed to be going to the tower, are we? Is this the pirate thing?
You have
I don't know what he's doing, honestly. He just flies off and gets stabbed in the streets, so.
That's kind of
I mean-
his fun thing he likes
Yeah.
to do.
Yep.
Oh. I just feel
He'll
like
catch up to
this
him eventually.
we should potentially leave it alone, but yeah, no, it's fine.
All right.
We'll keep an eye on him.
As you fly up, Aaron, you make it about 30 feet up. And at this point, you start to feel massive wind begin to take over and go into your wings. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear.
This wind is so intense, you're not sure if you're able to necessarily pass it.
24?
Luckily, you are knocked out of flight path, and you're spinning wildly out of control, spinning toward the ground. And luckily, you're able to get your wings back in control to the point of where you feel like your wings were almost potentially ripped off. The wind was so intense, but you're able to catch yourself just above the water. And at this point, you see the ship of Linebeck coming through, and you all see this structure. You see at least one torch, and you would have witnessed Aaron just barely catch himself above the water.
How far away is he from us?
You're able to go up and get up to him easily enough. It's probably about 30 feet away.
How's it going?
There's a point at the tower where the winds pick up. It goes up higher, but it So I'm sorry, I'm gonna try one thing. And she's gonna just light the torch.
You light it by normal means, and it burns for a little bit, and it extinguishes. you're standing right as you're flying right there. You're able to see what looks to be a specific symbol. Almost looks like that of a specific spiral. Go ahead and make a religion check for me.
A spiral. Interesting. Uh, 14.
14. This looks like almost like the symbol of relating to the Deku. You would have seen Ike wearing iconography very similar to this.
Oh.
So this is just one torch. You would have flying up and spinning around. You would have noticed that there appears to be another torch. So there's one torch here. You would have noticed that there's another torch toward the back.
Is there a way he can be fast enough to light both?
You can certainly try.
Sure, he'll try.
Like, Deck's like watching him, what he's doing. He's like, I just want to see how long he's going to do this until he asks for someone's help.
How do you light both? Try to light both.
Do I have just torches on me? If I do, I might just use that.
You might, if it's like you have adventurer's pack, you should.
I do.
5 rupees says he won't ask for help at all.
I mean, I don't think he will either.
No,
So-
I guess we can't bet.
No.
So yeah, lights one torch, lights the torch from his bag, and then tries to light both.
All right,
if
go
he can.
ahead and make a dexterity check to see if you're fast enough.
Uh, 22.
22. You're able to get fast enough to where both are lit at the same time, and then as you look, you see that there is a third torch. They appear to be forming in a perfect triangle of sorts, and both extinguish.
A minor illusion, a fourth one. Past it.
Everyone else on the ship, go ahead and make perception checks for me.
Oh, that was so close.
10,
11.
11,
11.
11.
I almost had a natural 22.
Oh, no.
Yep.
So, real quick, Aaron, you notice that this torch specifically almost has like that of a V. Go ahead and make a religion check for me. We'll come back to the perception checks real quick. So while you're rolling for religion, perception checks. Those of you who actually got an 11, you would notice that as you're looking at that and just watching Aaron trying to figure this out, you follow the torch that he lit first down below the water, and you see a symbol, but you can't really make it out. It seems to be almost like 20 feet below. All right, Aaron, what'd you get on the religion?
16.
16. Interesting. Well, this one you're able to notice is most likely the symbol related to the Gorons.
Like no particular connection. I just know it's the Gorons.
You know it's related to the Gorons due to your organization. You would be studied on other cultures and societies, and this iconography is most likely associated with the Gorons.
Yeah, I almost want to try and just go for all three now. Let's go for all three.
All right, go ahead and make a dexterity check for me.
Minor illusion, a fourth one.
Modified 20.
Modified 20. You're able to fly around, and you're flying so quick that you fly right through Avum's minor illusion that you don't even notice. You do light it, but you don't even realize that it was a minor illusion. And you light all three. And as you go and stand back, all three extinguish.
Interesting.
So, I know you guys, Cizri, I know you love to swim, but both of you have pretty heavy armor on. Did you want me to maybe try and go check that one out? Or should we wait for him to
Go for
exhaust
it.
his options?
Oh, you can actually swim.
A little bit. I like to swim.
Oh.
We'll
Okay.
see what happens in the light realm.
I can swim pretty good too, though. So
I mean, it's up to you if you want to go down instead.
You two could race.
No.
Oh, no.
sure,
That's
you want
fine.
to race?
Fine.
I'll race you.
I don't know. I'm fine. I don't race. Juvenile.
Juvenile.
I like that.
Juvenile.
Oh, because I'm going and he jumps.
Yeah.
All right, full on perfect, just Jack Sparrow dive off the side of the ship.
He's basically doing that like we go on 3, 1, 2.
Mira's just like, I mean, I
Right.
I can swim, but then she just it goes, fair enough. And you go ahead and you swim. You are able to eventually get over there. What's your Constitution score? Modifier, I should say.
+2.
+2. Great. You can hold your breath for 2 minutes. You go and you look, and you do manage to open your eyes underneath the water. And you look, and this object, this symbol, looks to be that of a spiral. You would have seen. You reckon
to be pressed.
it looks like it could potentially. It looks like there's lines around it, like it could be that of a box almost.
If he can try and press it, he will.
Perfect. You push it in and kind of twist ever so slightly, and then it slowly pops out, and you see perfectly placed inside is a bottle of green fire.
Brings up the bottle and bring it up.
Nice. You cheated, by the way.
I don't know what you're talking about. You said you wanted to race. Why didn't you race me?
Because you cheated.
I didn't cheat. You never said when to go. I said go. Let's go. Don't be a sore loser, Deck. I thought what I did was very dopars. Can someone help me out?
I don't know.
He's trying to climb with one hand and it's not working.
Mira puts
Good
down.
grab.
Yeah, I was gonna say she was about to offer her staff and then pulls it back and just tink.
I got you. Pull up.
Aaron,
Hmm?
have you tried with this?
All right, he comes down, grabs it. Where'd you get this?
Oh, exploring.
Not enough.
Touche.
Dude, she didn't even leave the ship. She just like watched him go, find it himself, and come back, and she's just like looking like very satisfied.
I'm all in for exploring, just not when dangerous, pirate stealing princesses are around and,
yeah.
Goma climbing and just crazy.
You did great. That's all I'm saying.
Are
Thank
there
you.
more of those hidden things underneath the water?
Oh, that's actually a good point. Okay, I want to
I
help
saw,
now.
but I didn't see any more. Why don't you check?
Well, it's a big round thing, isn't it? Like a big tower.
Yeah, we can
We
check.
go all the way around, don't we?
I am really good at swimming now. Well, sort of. I probably should practice. So yeah, I'm down for trying.
He looks over at Mira. If you could just stay near her in case if she starts doing this, she's drowning.
Oh yes, I'm familiar with that all the time. I've rescued many Hylians because of that.
That's really nice of you.
Well, we're part of the I guess you would call it guardian races. So yes.
You could do like the Zora Guard or like the Zora Coast Guardians, right? It'd be a cool name.
I mean, we don't necessarily call it the Zora Guard or anything like that, but there is a faction that does exist in order to help out sailors who may be drowning and we are in the area. So yes, they do exist. I don't know what they call themselves though. Never really cared for that area.
Guardians
of
of
the
the
military.
Coast is what I would call it.
Guardians of the Coast.
Of the Coast.
You know what? I read a very interesting book about that once. Had a very weird talking creature. But anyway, Awesome.
The Wizard Guardians of the Coast, too, if you can cast spells.
Ah!
Ooh, yeah.
This got way too meta.
What is
I am-
going on?
I am feeling the fourth wall is just, it's shattered. It's gone.
It's crumbled. It's gone. It doesn't exist. The worlds are
I
colliding.
was starting with just Coast Guard really low,
I
and then it
know.
got rose to like
like I
They
was
got the Wizards of the Coast.
the
there's
the
a
fourth
lot in
wall,
all that one.
it's gone. Anyway, I mean, to be fair, Skyward Sword did reference that Zelda's 25th anniversary in its own dialogue. Like,
True.
True.
like, this is the 25th anniversary of our Knight Academy. That raises several questions in lore that doesn't make sense. So, anyway,
Now rolling that door.
so Cizri and Mira will accompany Cizri. Which one are you all going to? There's the one that's the symbol of the Goron. There's the other one that hasn't necessarily been identified just yet.
Oh, look at that one.
Okay, perfect. A deck. I'm assuming you're heading to the Goron one?
Yeah, I'll go to the Goron one, sure.
Perfect. As you go ahead and swim, Cizri, go ahead. Cizri and a deck, go ahead and make athletics checks since you are going to be swimming in more armor type.
Athletics will be 18.
That's actually not that bad.
And if I need to, I'll pump in the extra intelligence bonus, but
18.
you let me know if it feels like I need to.
At this point, 18 is you're slow going, but you're able to get there decently well. Cizri,
14?
14. With even without Mira's help, you're able to get there and swim alongside. Mira's casually staying by you just in case, watching you, even giving you some tips on how to swim properly.
I'll take them.
Perfect. And eventually you both get there. A deck. You notice that there is the symbol of the Gorons. Cizri, the one you go to, Mira points at it and recognizes it, and she's able to perfectly speak underwater because she can breathe. You're unable to, and she goes, "That's the symbol of my people." As you see what looks to be an iconography of almost like 3 C's put together to form a circle. So, what do you all do?
He was just kind of taking notes of all the symbols.
Mm-hmm.
I'll mess around with this, poke around it and see if it does anything.
Perfect. A deck?
Yeah, I'll go up and see if there's a button like he pushed. So.
Excellent. Eventually, you both are able to go ahead and just push it in, and it does a similar thing where it goes in, twists, and then pops out. And a deck, you find a small jar with red flame in it. Cizri, you find a jar with blue flame in it.
Okay. So, resurface and, yell at the ship, found more!
All right.
I'll swim back.
Yep, I'll swim back with the red flame.
Right. You all have these jars with fire in them. What do you do?
Well, mine had a symbol of the swirly things. Aaron, does that mean anything to you?
Actually, it doesn't. Here, give me the other 2.
There you go.
I want the glasses when you're done, please. Thank you.
Models can be very useful, so yeah.
And he takes off and then just lights the torches with the corresponding flames and symbols and stuff.
Perfect. Since you made the successful checks, you know which ones would be associated with. Go ahead and make for me another dexterity check to see if you're able to do it in time.
Before he leaves, guidance!
There you go.
Nice.
What's the guidance?
You get to roll a d4 and add it in.
D4. Awesome. 27.
27. Sheesh.
Minor illusion for another
Yeah.
one.
As you
I had
go
3
and,
more.
you just take off, and suddenly you all swear you just see a gust of wind just go behind him, almost like straight out like something like Rivali, and you just go green, red, blue, and you manage to get it all in time as you suddenly feel the tower rumble. And you hear noises coming from up top. And then suddenly you look up and you see what looks to be a almost transparent rainbow type bridge spiraling up the tower. But the entrance of which is about 30 feet above you all.
Whoa.
Are we going up there?
Amazing. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's go. I'll get you up there. Misty stepped up there.
Oh, I can't do that.
Perfect.
What? How did you do that?
Eden's already flying, so he's probably already up there.
Eden! Fly by! Fly by!
Can you carry us up, please?
I'm gonna drop a rope for you guys up here.
Oh, that works too.
Eden, we're gonna try this again. We'll work on this.
I'll climb up the rope.
That's probably a good idea.
Meld with shadow as Aaron flies by.
Boy. Oh boy.
This is gonna end either really well or very poorly.
At least it's into the water below. I mean, it's not like it's death or anything.
Yeah, well, there potentially could be
30
falling
feet.
damage. Ava, go ahead and make a dexterity check for me.
Just dexterity.
Yep.
I'll try to ease the speed a little so it's not like super
Okay.
fast.
Cocked on a nat 20 and a 14.
Oh no!
Another one you missed out on. Oh man.
I was doing so good. 13.
That's awful.
All right.
But it's not above a 20, which I definitely had before.
So, luckily, since Aaron has reduced his speed, you're able to get up a decent way and focus. Make one more dexterity check for me, please.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah. 11.
11. As he's about to land, suddenly you're like, all right, great. And you pop out of the shadow a little early, and you are starting to fall 30 feet. What do you guys do?
Is the rope still there?
Can I reach down and try to catch him?
Yes. So a deck. We'll go ahead and you reach and grab for him first. At this point, go ahead and make for me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was climbing the rope, so I could be second trying to grab him.
That's-
I got a
falling if you're
14
okay
on
with
my
that.
dex save.
14. All right. You're able to go ahead and reach, and at this point, you see Avum. You see a Dex arm coming right down before you. Go ahead and make another Dex save for me, please.
Dex save or dex check?
Dex save.
Come on, rogue.
Yeah.
Right? Rogues.
I don't know where all my good rolls went. 8.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
That's
Okay,
so
as you
big.
look and you just go and you feel a Dex fingers, and then suddenly you start to see the ocean. Make another Dex save as you're trying to grab the rope. As you're seeing Cizri.
Where's Aaron at?
He's right above you. He's probably
I was
A deck, and Aaron is flying somewhere.
I was on the
around us.
rope.
yeah.
I know you're down
No.
below me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But where's Aaron?
Aaron is probably
Probably
about
above
10,
that.
10 feet above you.
Okay. Featherfall. And then Aaron, just push me up. Push me up. Push me up. Push me up.
Oh, that works.
All right, yeah. That'll work just fine. Cizri, you're able to climb the rope with relative ease. And you all make it up on top of the bridge. And Aaron, as you notice, the wind that was initially knocking you away is no longer present.
Does Mira want to come, or is she feeling like she wants to stay on the ship?
She's going to stay on the ship.
Okay. We'll
You're
be
safe.
back!
Perfect.
I'm sorry. I really need to get that move down. It seems like it will save my
Yeah,
life.
you keep almost getting yourself killed.
You guys see that?
I
I
don't
was
want
like,
to hear lectures anymore.
I just wanted to
personally.
be up at that top point, and I just was there all of a sudden.
That was
Oh
very
wait, you
good.
didn't
You
mean
see
to
that?
do that?
Yeah.
that your
I was
first
like,
time
I
doing
really want to get up there. I all of a sudden appeared there.
Yeah. You saw
Oh
him-
wait, I want to try that.
Yeah.
I didn't go anywhere.
you basically saw him almost become completely almost translucent, and then beams of cyan energy formed, and then suddenly he was up top.
That was really weird, but super cool.
So that wasn't one of your little tech invention things?
Not exactly.
That's dopers, though.
That
Very
is
dopers.
Very dopers.
You said it right
You will
this time.
never get me to say it.
Oh, you're gonna say it in a month tops. You're gonna be saying it, Aaron. Trust
sure.
me.
What aren't you gonna say?
Oh, he almost had you there.
Nice today.
Perfect.
That would have been dopers if you got him to say dopers.
It would have been. It'll
Keep
happen.
working on
It'll
it.
happen. I have faith. Anyway, that was really cool. Really cool.
Yeah. My goodness.
Very helpful.
I'm gonna
That was
look
the
up
first time
about
with
30
that.
feet up the path and see. Okay, it's not working.
Well,
Maybe I can do it once in a while.
Yeah.
maybe it's like a once in a lifetime thing and you wasted it.
No, I hope not.
I'm just kidding. It's not that.
Oh.
Do we know how long this
I'm
rainbow thing
kidding.
is gonna last, by the way?
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true. Maybe it's a time thing.
Yeah. And you all are running up the edge of this building. It's a narrow pathway of about 10 feet wide. You're going upward and upward. You're seeing some of the clouds come closer to you, but you're not passing through. It's not that tall. But you're seeing the ocean get further and further below. Vertigo for some people is probably definitely setting in. And as you're going upward and upward, you go about 100 feet up in total. And you make it to the top of this tower, which is a very interesting sight where it's held up. The roof is held up by 4 pillars. In the center is built into the tower a pool full of water. And on the other side is a figure standing well over 6 feet tall, adorned in full black and gold plate mail, with a massive sword that is being held downward. And is just standing there.
I like that armor.
Some great armor.
Pretty dopers.
Yeah. Does it look like it's
Should we
breathing?
talk to him.
Also, it should be noted, also over to the left is what looks to be almost a mirror of sorts, but a fraction of it is missing. Appears to be blue in color.
Anything
does
else in
this-
this room going
That's
on?
real. Except for those 3 things, that's really about it. Feel a
Is
little
the-
bit of the
this-
wind.
Is the armor? Does it look like it's an actual guy, or is it just like a suit of armor? Like, does it look like this person's breathing?
Since you're asking if it's breathing, go ahead and make a medicine check for me.
I'm trying to think back into
12?
any of the dungeons.
12? You can't really tell from this distance, and the armor is covering it so completely that you're not really sure.
Okay.
I would assume you're not real just because it would probably take a long time for new people to come by, but if this is your job every day, hello, my name's Avum and this is Cizri's Angels.
Oh, hi! Pleasure to meet you
What I
all.
was expecting.
From the armor it's coming from.
It sounds like it's potentially coming from the armor.
That was not the voice I was expecting.
Hey, Sprite,
Wow.
where are you?
Ah, I'm right here. She
So 2
kind of,
different voices?
yeah, she kind of flies
Okay,
up.
okay. Making sure.
I have like 5 voices, dude. Like,
Just making sure.
So
yeah. No, that's
You
fine.
might be pulling a prank on us. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
that's fair.
looking at the armor, do you have a name?
Suddenly, so are you guys standing on the other side of the pool away from the armor, just out of curiosity?
Probably at this
so.
point, yeah.
You hear, oh, I am no one.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh no, that is my name. No one.
Oh, that's a that a Light Realm name? That's an interesting name.
No, it's
My
just
dad
been
always
so
tried to
long,
do
I forgot my name. So I am no one.
Wow. Like, how long are we talking here?
Oh, it's been some time. Last thing I remember was the Hero of Light. Was it the Hero of Light? I think.
I
Hero
don't know how
of Light.
long ago that would be based off of
Yeah.
Would I?
stories, legends.
Well over 10,000 years ago.
Wow, you've been here a long time.
Fun Avon was having seemed to have been sucked out of his face.
Yes, I have. And then a deck. You feel something on your foot.
Yeah.
You look down and you notice a small creature, maybe barely taller than an inch. He appears to be wearing green, almost like a green leaf, like that of green leaves, with a red cap. Appears to be almost mouse-like in features, with a feathered tail tipped with red.
I'll kind of squat down. Hi.
Hi, I'm no one.
Oh, wait, I thought the armor was talking.
No, I call him Cyclops.
Oh.
So do I know what his creature is?
This would be a history check, actually.
History check.
Not a nature check.
History or religion, actually.
Who can roll? Just him?
Him or really anybody, actually.
23.
23. Which one? History or religion?
History.
History. Okay.
History for me, 15.
15.
I mean, I can roll both too if you have different information for him, but
We'll see.
okay.
I got
Heaven.
13 in religion.
You got 13 in religion. Okay. Aaron.
7 for either.
Okay. Yeah. No. So with history, you've with a base of 15, you would know that. Oh, you've heard of these creatures before. They're known as the Minish. A deck, you know that they go by another name, the Picori.
I've never seen one of these before, though.
No, they are exceptionally rare.
Oh, wow. Never seen a Picor before.
Oh, you've heard of me. Not many people have. Though the Picori door hasn't, though the Minish door hasn't been open in quite some time.
Huh.
Oh,
Quite some time. How did you end up here? No one?
Oh, yes. I was actually stationed here long ago by the old sages after the Hero of Light, actually.
What were the sages doing? Oh, the Hero of Light.
Yes. I was put here to actually protect that gate. And he points to the mirror. He points to the fractured mirror. They intentionally broke it. You all clearly passed their trial. Their trial was only those who were cunning enough to climb the tower could obtain this knowledge.
Well, that's great.
That is something known as a moon gate.
Rune Gate or Moon Gate?
Moon gate.
Okay.
Oh, what's a moon gate?
It leads to the dark world.
Different than the Twilight Realm? Or, like,
Yeah.
would we know that it's different? Or
You would know that
is
it's
that the
different.
same? Oh.
But same kind of mechanics. It's like a mirror
No.
that gets to another realm.
Same mechanics in that this is what can get you there to the dark realm,
Yeah.
to the dark
Yeah.
world. Same mechanics, but very different.
Sure.
Oh,
I know
what,
anything about the Dark World.
yeah.
I'm sorry?
I know anything about the Dark World.
A deck, go ahead and make a religion check.
Wow. 24.
You know.
I got a 19.
Cizri, you've heard tales of the dark world. That it is a twisted version of something else within the light realm. A deck. You know that the Dark World is the world that Ganon created in his image when he was sealed away. It is the corrupted version of the Sacred Realm.
Interesting.
Ooh.
I can just understand why you'd want to not let people through there.
Oh, terribly not. The Hero of the Light was really the last one to travel to the Dark World. Yes, he was, fighting, who was he fighting? It's been so long.
Oh, it sounds like it. Do you remember what they, did or anything?
Well, I remember it was not just one, or at least it was one, but... One was green, one was blue, one was purple, and one was yellow. No, wait, that was another one. I think one was red. There were 4 of them, that's what I remember.
For...
One could split into 4.
Or heroes?
Kind of.
So
Huh.
would that sound familiar at all?
No.
No. Yeah, because I realized that that's many generations of Rito for 10,000 years.
Yeah, no. This is something not even like a deck or Avum or Cizri. This hero specifically has very much fallen out of almost memory because his conflict was not with Ganon.
Oh.
Interesting.
Or of Cizri would be terrifying.
What?
So,
Sorry, what?
question for you, No One.
Yes.
You seem to know a lot about history, and you've been stationed here long ago. Have you ever heard the name Master of Winds in your time?
That's who he was fighting. He was fighting Vati.
Oh! Well, this is great!
Vati, Master of Winds.
Yes, Vati, the Wind Mage.
Wind Mage. What did he do? What's his deal?
Well, he actually used to be one of my kind.
Oh, really?
Yes, but then he was corrupted somehow. I don't know. We don't speak much of Vati. It's almost like it's a name that we do not speak of much.
Well, I had to make a guess. I would assume Malice.
Probably not malice. From what the stories tell, he was just corrupted by the allure of power.
Huh. You can be corrupted by that?
It corrupts many men, actually.
Yeah.
Or women.
Or women.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sorry, not to sound
You know what
exclusionary.
happened to Vati?
I'm sorry?
You know what happened to Vati?
Oh, he was sealed away many times. Beyond that, I do not know what more happened. After his last defeat, I was stationed here to make sure that the Moon Gate cannot be accessed again, lest someone awaken him.
Why not destroy it?
But I mean, it's technically destroyed right now.
It did kind of look like that.
It looks like it could be easily repaired.
Well, that is why Cyclops is here.
Oh, is that your friend?
He is a tamed dark nut.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry, what?
Hi, Cyclops.
Hi!
A dark nut.
What are they? What do they do?
Oh, they are very proficient warriors. They will kill you if they get the chance.
You are saying knight, correct?
No, dark nut.
like an actual nut?
Like
Oh.
Juggernaut, but with dark at the front.
Yes, exactly. No,
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
My accents. It's
Sorry.
it's fine. No, he does not speak with a weird accent. But no, he's...
Okay, so he's kind of like your bodyguard in case anybody tries to mess with this whole place.
Pretty much.
Pretty confident in him?
Oh, very much so. Isn't that right, Cyclops? Doosh! And he just slams the sword down, and you see it almost crack the stone beneath him. It's like, I'm
Wow.
pretty sure. And if you get that armor off of him, he's very fast.
Oh.
I would
That's
love to
good
be
to
like
know.
him someday. Maybe he could offer some training even.
Oh, he should. Can he train us?
You just see the armored head just shift slightly. And he goes, I don't know. What do you say, Cyclops? Make persuasion checks.
No.
Like.
Are we going to starting like a training montage?
Persuasion check.
Training montage.
I mean, it's a flat roll, but I got an 18 on the dice.
So
So
18 and 19.
Yeah.
He looks and he goes. And you just hear a little squeak, 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 squeak as he shakes his head.
okay.
Aw, that's fine. Hey, here's a question for you. Let's say that there's rumors that Vati is trying to come back. What would you do to reinforce this place?
Oh, that is not fair. That is not good. That's terribly not good. 1 second. And he just kind of scurries off. And as he goes off, it's weird. You just see like this little speck of dot just going across the floor. And you just see him hop up Cyclops. And then suddenly he reaches behind and suddenly a massive scroll just comes out. And he just comes running back with it. And he just goes, and he hands it to you, Cizri, since you're the one that asked. And he goes, here. This should be able to help you.
Oh, what is this?
Let's see. Where did I put you? Yes, as you open it up, and it appears to be that of almost a... Oh, come on. Of course, I made my notes unintelligible. My apologies.
Oh no!
There it is.
feel that.
You see, it looks like to be a scroll, and the scroll appears to be. There also appears to be a map leading to a region of islands known as the Golden Isle. The Golden Isle, and in it, it says to harness the power of 4. Ye must rest. He who sleeps no more. So, to harness the power of 4, ye must rest. He who sleeps no more.
We have a little riddle in here.
Goes, oh yes, it is apparently an island that can appear and disappear when a certain being is sleeping. I don't know who, though.
And the power of 4, is that talking about your friend that could split into 4 people?
Yes, I believe it was called the Force Sword.
Interesting. Okay, so this will help somehow? How will this help?
From what I know and what I remember anyway, it was the sword that defeated Vati many times.
So you think it could help take care of him, potentially?
Possibly. If the Sword of Evil's Bane is no longer apparent, the Force Sword could be just as useful.
Oh.
Sword of Evil's what?
Avon would recognize this name because this title was used by Shad to describe the Master Sword.
Like the one for the test for Cizri or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Interesting.
2 swords to be on the lookout for then.
So we need to put someone who can't sleep to sleep.
Yes, I don't know who though. I don't remember. It's been so long.
Okay. Yes, I mean, the fact that you remember most of this is pretty impressive,
And
honestly.
it's by the Golden Isle this leads to.
The Golden Isles, which you know is on the other side of the world, or
Oh, it's the Golden Way.
the Golden Way. Yes, the Golden
Okay.
Way. So basically, actually, where you are right now, you literally could sail southward and around the Eye of Calamity and get there.
Okay.
So,
That sounds pretty important too.
yeah, that does sound important. Is there a reason why you trusted us with this? That's pretty nice.
Because you managed to pass the test provided by the goddesses. And only those pure of heart would be able to see the tower to begin with.
Well, that's neat.
The tower and the bridge. If you were not pure of heart, or at least of pure intent, you would not be able to walk on the bridge.
Really?
I go up and do that like shoulder thing that Adek did earlier, but like Adek doesn't even feel it. I'm just like, ow. But you heard him, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this helps actually. I think you need to be careful though, because there's a activity of people wanting to bring him back kind of all around lately, especially kind of in the area. So.
Oh, that is most certainly good to know. And as mentioned, if anyone would come to attack the tower and they were not pure of heart, they couldn't walk on the bridge. And if they somehow did circumvent that, Cyclops will have some fun. He's been waiting to have some fun.
Yeah, for a long time, sounds like.
Well, over 10,000 years, I think. I lost track.
Yeah.
Aaron is just cautiously looking at the armor now.
Like,
So what's the pool for?
Do you want to look in it?
And we look at it without Cyclops being upset with us?
Oh, he will only get upset at you if I tell him to attack you.
Oh, okay.
Good to know.
Perfect.
that's good to know.
Sure, I'll approach it.
Perfect.
Sure.
I want to look too.
All right. As you look into the pool, every individual that looks into it sees something a bit different. The waves of the pool ripple ever so slightly. What is the thing that everyone wishes most for? What wishes most for or desires the most?
Word it.
I know. I have an idea. I'm just trying to think of how to word it.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Well, actually, for Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
just no conflict, no need for a spy or assassins
Yeah.
or any form of warrior.
Yeah. Aaron, you look in as the waters ripple, you look and you see you're back in Rito Village in the Tabantha region, where the snowy mountains. You're just sitting by a nice fire, cooking a calm meal, just enjoying the time, maybe writing something down like a warrior poet, just relaxing. It's calm and peaceful, and you feel this warm sensation come over you.
Guessing Attic would probably see something along the lines of like being at his workshop with his mom, his dad, all three of these people with bountiful supplies, all laughing and having a great time together there.
The music is blaring. You're finally a reunited family after all these years. You feel a little content.
And see Aaron mouthing dopers and
Amazing.
It's greatest desires.
I think Avum desires nothing more than for Cizri to find her purpose, but for both of them to be happy and safe doing it.
You're looking, and you, Avum, are back at your shop, working perfectly at a clock, hearing the ticking going away. A book is slightly open next to you, occasionally looking over whenever you're taking a moment just to rest your hands. And then it ripples again, and you see Cizri off somewhere else. You can't necessarily tell, as it appears to be dark. You're not sure if it's the Light World or the Twilight Realm or another realm all entirely. But you just see her backpack in hand, traveling the world. At least that's what you think would make Cizri most content. Cizri.
I think she would. What she wants is to feel like people, especially her parents and Avum, and just whoever she meets, kind of just like accept her for how she is instead of like wishing she was something else. And that includes, you know, being able to do what she wants and without kind of getting crap for it, essentially.
Yeah, you see that, and this is in the vein of where like you're coming home from a day of just exploring, maybe finding some treasure, family is asking how the day was, and just glad of what you saw. It's very peaceful, very calming. And then the ripples fade. No one has seen what the other person sees. Everyone saw all these visions at once when they were looking into the water. And there's no one just standing over the edge of the pool, just looks up and just says, and is just looking up at you all.
Yeah, that's what I really think would be awesome to have us do.
What?
Oh, what was in the pool? You don't.
I think we might have seen different things.
The pool shows your deepest desire. Whether or not that comes true is unknown.
I see. So it wasn't a vision of what will be, it's what we want.
Exactly. And sometimes what you want comes true. But sometimes that desire comes at a great cost. He kind of gives a knowing look up to you, Aaron, and then looks back and just goes, one day you'll find everything that you want.
I like that great cost part.
Well, the best things cost the most.
I don't get introspective very often. I just like look down at the pool, like looking almost a little annoyed.
What did you guys see?
Good day at the shop.
Aaron.
It's something I've already accepted would probably not happen in my lifetime.
You can't even say this one. Come on, man.
The sun turning green? Like, what?
Peace. True peace. Where people like me are not needed in this world.
That's a pretty good one.
I like that.
Thanks
one
for
too.
saying it.
Probably not gonna happen. In all honesty. I've seen power corrupt even the most noble of men. So people like me are never out of work, so to speak.
Liz,
Mm?
what do you want?
Nah, it's fine. We don't need to talk about that one.
Yeah, I said
What?
mine.
It's just personal, like just more personal than normal. It's not a big deal. Adventuring, all that
Literally
stuff.
Just gave Aaron crap for not saying his.
Well, he never says anything. I say everything all the time.
That
I get to keep this one.
Right.
I guess
Thank
that's
you.
fair.
Thanks.
Ava will remember this.
Well, if there's any other questions you all have, I can certainly answer what I can. Again, I don't remember much. But know that these things that you saw, they can come to pass. You just have to desire them to. And yes, pain may come. The storms are already brewing. I sense it and feel it in the air. But you have the means to be able to do something about it.
Yeah. Aaron, we'll figure it out. Maybe there will be one piece someday. You can retire, do all that stuff.
Yeah.
I did have a question, actually. Oh, sorry, go ahead. I
Just didn't know if you guys want to hear what mine was. You didn't even ask. But...
Oh, Aaron, I'm so sorry. Yes, please say it if you want to share.
Yeah, don't ask me. Fine. I didn't want to tell you guys anyways.
I didn't want to say anything, Dad.
I mean, I feel like it would just be having something to do with like a lot of people around, and someone says dopers, like having a lot of fun. Are we somewhat close?
It was my parents and all three of you at my shop.
Aww.
Having a good time.
It's sweet, Hidek.
That is super sweet.
I like that.
I nudge Aaron. Isn't it sweet?
You know what it would be, Aaron?
No, I'm not saying it.
Give you a goal to say it.
It would make some of his dream come true right now.
Come on. Be shy.
I'm not saying it.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that was a lot for me to offer you a rupee for that.
I know. A
Wow.
rupee. That was.
Oof. You are a dark nut to crack there, Aaron.
Addict. Once this is over, I'll consider it. How about
It's like
that?
a reward. I like it. Incentive.
We will earn the dopers from you, Aaron. Like, it was just like the most traumatic way.
Yeah, if peace comes, that's dopers, right?
Sure.
There we go.
So, if we end up getting involved with fighting this Fatih, is there any other recommendations you have? Other towers? Other guardians that we could speak to?
None that I know of.
Is there a thing that we should be studying with this mirror or anything?
This mirror? I don't know. There might be something back in any one of the libraries on the mainland. As far as towers go, I don't know. I was stationed here by the sages long ago.
Yeah, do you know anything about the sages?
Okay, you answer him first.
Oh, do you know anything about the sages?
Yeah, like, are they around still, or...?
You don't know if they're around still, but you know that they are part of Sheikah tradition of basically there's always been major rotations of them. As far as who's a sage at one point in time, you don't know, but there's a chance they're still around, you're just not sure.
I'm asking no one, too.
Oh,
like, does he know anything about the sages?
Well, I know that they are supposed to be protectors of the sacred realm. Beyond that, I don't know.
Like, you haven't heard from them for a long, long time?
Not for a very long time, no.
Is that concerning, or is that normal?
Oh, I haven't heard from them since they put me up here.
It's probably normal for him.
Okay.
You immortal? Or like, how are you
I guess I may be immortal.
still kicking? Yeah, okay.
I was blessed by the sages to be the guardian of this tower. I don't want to think about what will happen if I leave this tower.
That's not.
Good point.
Is that what you dream of when you look in the pool?
Yeah, what do you see?
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
He looks in the pool and just says, I see a day when my job is finally done and I'm no longer needed. But until that day comes, I stay at this tower and I serve the sages.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Thank
You really are.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen anybody for thousands of years, you're doing a really good job.
I haven't seen anybody. Dark Knight is Cyclops is very bad at checkers.
Oh, that's too bad.
No.
I'll play it.
Well, yeah, we could play you before we leave if you want.
Perfect. Great.
I actually did have a question before we start the game, though.
Oh yes.
Have you ever heard of? Oh no, I forgot my
Hero Shade.
No.
Hero
Hero
Shade.
Shade.
I
Hero
literally
Shade.
remembered it like 10 minutes ago, and then as soon as I need to talk about it, I forget his
It's like,
name every time.
Every time.
Who is it? I'm so sorry.
Hero
Yeah, have
Shade.
you heard of the Hero Shade?
He goes,
He's supposed to be pretty old, I think.
He's pretty old. He's older than me. I know that.
Right?
Older than you?
Mm-hmm.
Hero time? Yeah, he should be.
That's player knowledge.
Sorry, that is player knowledge. That is player knowledge. Aaron does not know this.
Yeah. He looks and goes, I don't know much more than that. I know that he's supposed to exist, but beyond him existing and him being older than me, that's it.
Okay. Interesting. Older than you, though. This is very old.
Hyrule and Dinroth, as a whole, has gone through many cataclysms.
Sounds like it.
The world is far more ancient than many even understand it to be.
What about the Guardian
Okay.
of Times? It's like a brotherhood of guardians.
Guardian of Time. Oh, I think you mean the Oracle of Ages. I think.
Oracle. Sure. I like that name. Sounds cool.
Yes, that would be. I think her name was Nehru.
What would you know about her?
I don't know much, other than that there were 3 of them, and that they were supposedly guardians of those specific areas. That's really about it. Again, I'm not. Much has faded from my mind.
Can you tell me something?
Maybe
Is this the only way into the dark realm?
into the dark world. Not to my knowledge. There have been many ways in the past, but I don't recall. I was charged to look over this one specifically.
Is there ever any reason you'd need to go back there? Or anybody would?
There's supposedly a temple that one could access. The only other reason one would want to go there is to summon a greater evil. Vati, Ganon.
Interesting. Okay.
Seems like it'd be smarter to destroy the portals instead of protect them.
Well, we have tried destroying some of the portals in the past. But evil, true evil, is persistent. It would always work its way back into the world if it desires it.
That's fair.
There are shades of gray, yes. But every once in a generation, a true great evil arises.
So there could be pretty awful things on the other side of that trying to get through still.
Indeed.
Okay, dumb idea. How about we carry a shard of the mirror?
Oh, I don't recommend that.
Why?
Me neither.
Walking
it-
around with one?
If it can't be completed.
You'll walk around with one, but also, if you leave the tower with the shard, I'll be breaking my guardianship. And
Yeah, I don't want that.
And Cyclops will attack.
Well, I guess that's fair.
It'd be a target for anyone that can't get up to the tower but wants to.
I mean, he's done his job great for 10,000 years.
Yeah, I don't want to break his perfect record.
Oh yeah, and plus, we're taking care of the pirates that are around in the area anyway, so hopefully that eliminates the threat.
Definitely.
Line of work, there's always
No.
going to be a threat.
Oh yeah, but you can't get too paranoid about it. I mean, you're gonna drive yourself crazy.
Literally
Who
just
knows?
points to himself.
Maybe there'll be reason that we need to get there. Now we know how to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not without that shard.
And we have this nice
dude.
map.
Is the shard like completely gone from this place, or do you have it somewhere?
It is completely gone.
Okay.
But you said that happened before you were given this job?
Oh yes, it was full before. The Hero of Light used it frequently.
Wait, hold on. I didn't follow.
It was broken when he was appointed.
Right, that's what I was asking. So it was broken when you were appointed to protect this thing?
Yes,
Okay. So somewhere else they have the other shard.
yes, but I do not know it.
It's probably good.
Smart.
If we find it, do you want us to bring it back to you?
Oh no,
No?
no.
Oh,
Dude,
okay.
Well, they don't want to fix the mirror. That means
They would
bad
rather
things
it.
will
Well,
be
I thought it'd be a good place to protect it or something.
If we needed it though, and we came back with that missing shard, if we found it, would that be okay, or would you have to have Cyclops attack us?
If there was need for the mirror and the sages deemed it necessary, then I guess it would be okay.
Okay, so we need Sage's permission.
That or directly from the goddesses, which normally the goddesses speak through the sages.
Okay.
Either
good to
way,
know.
sages.
Goddesses or sages are the bosses. Okay.
What about sprites sent by goddesses?
She goes, I technically wasn't sent.
It was actually meant to be a half joke, but alright. We'll talk about that later.
She goes, all right. Well, I guess that we could go ahead and do the game, and then you all can go ahead and leave.
Sure.
Wonderful.
Perfect. So you all play a rousing game of checkers, as it's kind of adorable to watch this menace. Basically, he takes up the whole piece, and he has to walk it across the board. It is this absolutely adorable sight. And then eventually, you all leave the tower. You make your way back to... Yes.
So, Avum is... Alright, so I know you all think I'm very stiff and all that. Cizri, Adek, Aaron? Race you to the bottom. And he's going to jump off the side of the tower. And
Oh, everyone's following you. He's dive bombing.
Sure, I'll jump too.
Oh yeah, because there's water underneath, right? You just
Yeah,
dive.
but it's also 100 feet up.
Cizri, you jumping?
Yep. I jump.
Cizri got 60 feet! Jump, 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 jump!
That's still gonna be
Oh yeah, you
like,
have feather fall, don't you? Is that why you're doing it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I jump.
Aaron can fly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you're falling without feather fall, you're taking 10d6 damage when you hit the ground, or when you hit the water. Like, this isn't Minecraft rules.
Any depth of water will just save you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Avum's doing like a really last minute feather fall too. Just be like,
Perfect.
guys.
As you go and Aaron just dives bomb right past you all, you are falling, and then at the last second you guys are like, Avum, whoosh! Last second, you go gently fall into the water. The SS Lineback comes, picks you all up. You get into the boat, and then continue your way off for the rest of your adventure. And that's what we'll pick up next session.
Next.
Nice. Good session, all.
Feather fall for a while.
Yay!
First time my character's ever had it.
Yeah. I'm glad you got a chance to use it, my dude.
That was fun.
Twice today.
So-
Yeah.
If you didn't do it, I had feather fall too. So
Nice.
Perfect.
He's like, Avum, come on.
Actually, this is the first time I had a character who can like just naturally fly.
yeah.
So
Oh, that's cool.
No.
This is the first time I'm
Deck
actually
with
thinking
yours,
about
like an
vertically.
actual parachute that just like comes out the back and just that'd be cute.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, good session, everybody. That was a lot of fun. Chaotic as normal with this group, but also chaotic because I mean that's what's going to happen when you spend an entire week at a convention.
Glad you guys had fun.
Yeah, brains are gone, but
it's weird to play with people in a box again, though.
It is.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember the first time I played in around an actual table. It was weird coming back to Discord.
It is weird. It took me a second to like pick up on people's like I can't remember the word right now. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, all right. Well, and also thank you to you all for coming out tonight, watching, joining us. We thank you all so much for the support. It means the world to us. We love that you all are enjoying this. We love playing in it. And with that, stick around. We're going to go ahead and rate a channel. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Feywild. You can check out Silence as well as Mike and I. And then also Fates United Thursday and the return of Beacon's Aura on Sunday. It's going to be a great day, a great week of D&D all around. Stick around for the raid, everybody. Keep being awesome. And as always, keep rolling those dice. Bye.